Welcome back to another episode. No Jumper News today, Monday, June 23rd. And Viral. Who we got with us today?
Man, y'all know the deal. It's your host that do the most, Mr. Viral himself, a.k.a. the villain, because they hate me for my opinion. We got a packed house for y'all today. We got a good one for y'all today. As always, I got bro in the building. What's the deal,
indeed, bro? Man, what's happening? LBC Messiah the Great. We here to lead the way.
Long Beach finest. We got another Long Beach finest legend in the building, legend in the making.
Beach J, man. Y'all know what it is. Long Beach stand up, East Side. Let's do it.
Shout out my boy Beach J. And y'all, come on, man. Y'all know who my guy is. Go ahead and let him know.
From Cliff World TV, man. Come on, man. We're gonna keep it P, Ski.
Shout out to Cliff World TV. Hey, we got loads of topics today. Let's see where we want to start with this one.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Man, let's start with B. Simone.
Be easy.
Hey, B. Simone is going viral right now.
Oh, man.
She getting a lot of backlash for apparently being a bad friend, but more importantly than that, she's going broke. It looked like that karma boomerang done spun back around.
Not broke.
Go ahead and play that clip, Josh.
Let's see what's going on, man.
Let me see what she's talking about.
Being a best friend with a celebrity, everybody thinks that, because you're connected to this person, then your life is just as grand as theirs, or you got
it, or they helping you.
Baby, didn't have a job, living with my parents, a single mom. All this happened to me this past year.
Jesus.
And then it's like to not have resentment in my heart towards you because I saw you do this for other people. I saw you give a check to somebody to help them through whatever they went through. And it's like, God, like nobody didn't give me a handout, but guess what? That wasn't your responsibility. God had to take me through that for my own season, for my own thing. I had to get my car repossessed.
Jesus.
I had to go through the food stamps line. I had to be on Medicaid because whatever I'm building my story too. But it's like, as a friend somebody who has it, it's hard to digest. They're probably shocked that I'm even saying this right. Being a best friend with a celebrity, everybody thinks that
I think that's all right
because
there.
you're connected to this person.
Is that the only clip or it's two?
Yeah, what the other one at?
Yeah, what the other one at? Because she was tweaking for even.
It sound like she got a dose of what her friend had.
Yeah, that was she.
Yeah, so that's why I said that karma boomerang
Yeah,
done
they ain't
circle
getting
back
the
around
karma
on
now.
her ass.
But at the same time, what you got your hand out for, girl? Go get on your job.
One that's going viral. But if we can be honest, this clip right here, this is the clip that y'all need to be watching. Y'all watch it, we're going to come back and talk about it.
And you were just like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you called me back.
I called her right back, y'all. I was
And
so
you were
convicted. I was so convicted.
You were like, I didn't like how I felt when you told me that. And I was like, what do you mean? You were like, I don't know what it is. I'm talking this out in real time. But whatever it is, I don't like what I felt. And I said, did you feel jealous? And you were like, I don't think I feel jealous.
Cause we went through all the emotions. She's like, are you angry? Are you sad? Are you jealous? I was like, I'm not jealous because I don't want what you have. I'm just,
she whooped out.
I'm sad and I'm angry and I'm upset that I'm not doing it with me.
Yeah.
Like we're not working together.
Yeah.
Like I don't have that.
She looked like Pennywise with it.
Y'all, let me tell you something. Anybody that's in
That to me was the red flag. So you didn't help me when I was down. You didn't want to help me when I was down. That's fine. Okay, cool. But when it was finally time for me to be on my feet again, now you're going through something jealousy-wise. No. Y'all are focused on the wrong part of the interview. This right here, she made her friend a therapist and a dumpster of sorts. She should have called her therapist. She should not have called her friend back. I wish she would have called her therapist to work through what she needed to work through and then called her friend back cousins. This needs to be the focus of the conversation.
Yeah, we're going to get that one next. Get the clip where she crying about going broke. But what y'all think about this, about being friends with a celebrity and people thinking, because my friend is on, I'm automatically going to be on. Because to me, it depends on how close friends we are. If we sandbox friends, that's automatic. If I blow, I'm taking you with me. You feel me? It ain't gonna be unlimited. If you fuck off what I give you, then it's a wrap. But for the most part, you're gonna look out for your immediate friends, but not every single person.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't feel like these people nowadays have that much money. Like a B. Simone, she probably only her peak probably was like 60,000.
That's disgusting.
I'm talking about at one time, liquid wet 60,000. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else thinks she rich. She ain't rich.
She put that B in front of Simone and it became broke.
That B stand for broke Simone now, huh?
But I lost my headphones.
Yeah, she was popping it.
Yeah, but that's why people be doing jugs behind the scenes when they got celebrity friends. Like they'll take bookings or they'll orchestrate some stuff and try to get some money in their pocket so they can get some off the side of it.
This is what people fail to realize. Celebrity don't mean rich. Celebrity and being famous just means a lot of people know you.
Exactly,
You can
bro.
be famous and broke. Y'all remember TLC had
Yep.
how many hit songs on TV and was driving around in the Honda Accord Melissa Ford was in, according to Game.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What you think, Messiah?
Yeah, nah, I think a lot of that. I think they do be having motion or they do be having money coming in, but they don't be financially responsible in a sense, and to the point where they think that bag is gonna last forever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you said, she mad, she got to get the off-brand stuff now. She blowing her bag, she running through it, and then that money start to dry up, and you look back, and then like you said, her character, you've been a fucked up person, so now you have nobody to have no crutch on. Nobody's really. People have been waiting for this type of stuff to happen, probably secretly. You've been jealous of people and they ain't even had nothing, which is crazy work.
So it's wild that the friend who fell down on hard times, you didn't look out. But the second you fall down on hard times, now this same friend you want to be your therapist. It's crazy.
Well, she must got a popping podcast or something like that now.
She got to, like the friend got to have some motion now. Now you want to
now you want
to crutch.
Yeah, okay. She on that Lord Jamar stuff.
But I thought
Lord Jamar is crazy.
I thought being a celebrity, you able to pull off certain things and trends and make them, more like, acceptable in the world. Like you can have like, let's say for instance, Lil Baby. If Lil Baby was to go wear some Shacks, you know how many people would put on Shacks because Lil Baby had on Shacks?
I don't know about that one. Yeah, we finna bleed. We finna bleed.
I get what you saying.
I'm just saying.
I get what you're saying, but
the height of being a celebrity, you feel me? Like you are an influencer. You influence people to do certain things. You know what I'm saying? Why not turn your negative into positive and influence somebody to let them know being broke or struggling, you could be able to still sustain in real life and make it look good.
But she
instead
was
of going on the internet.
But
she was an F- celebrity.
Yeah, that's
she
what I
wasn't
say,
no
do we really
real
want-
celebrity.
Yeah,
She's
it
not
don't
a
even
little
matter,
baby.
But you got to think,
She
you
popular
got
on the internet.
Yeah, exactly. Once you turn Instagram off, nobody really knows her for real, bro.
well, besides the wilding out, okay, you've been seen is what I'm saying. You're recognizable.
You don't got no talent. What's your talent? You can't make people laugh like that. Like she don't got no stand-up comedian aura. Like skits, that's only gonna get you so far. Remember, they said she stank. Then she came out. Nigga, she came out and said it herself. She was like, "Yeah, I don't take showers for 3 or 4 days."
So instead of shopping at Bloomingdale, she should have been the Target in the hygiene aisle.
On everything.
What was she doing?
Because don't nobody want to do no skits with somebody that stank.
Smelling like boy.
That's probably where that money running low.
That's crazy work.
Pride is kept.
And it's crazy because I think the friend even said all that just to expose what type of friend she was. Because like she said, she was out there, she watched her giving out money to random people, and you watching your friend sitting there struggling. It's like, what type of friend
crazy,
was you
bro.
at the end of the day?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
wild.
Yeah, but the energy you put out in the world always comes back to you.
Sure.
So now she's seeing that energy come back to her. I mean, she just so happened to have a friend who's not the same way. Because most people would have been like, "Man, fuck you. You shitted on me when I was down. Now you need my help, man. That shit over
You
with."
could tell her vibes off too. Like she embarrassed to even be there asking her to do the shit. You know what I mean?
Because if you ever watch any of her content, she got main character syndrome. Where it's like, you not as popping as you talking.
Right.
You need to tone it down a little
Right.
bit.
Yeah, 'cause when
Humble
she-
yourself a little bit.
Exactly. When she
All
was
that
saying
rich shit,
stuff,
better kill it, baby.
you don't mess with broke dudes. If you don't make a certain amount of money a year, I'm not gonna mess with you. Like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
that's nasty work.
That was the craziest part that she shitted on. Basically, like 75% of the population. Majority of people are working 9 to 5s. Because you got cracking through some internet skits, you thought you had unlimited motion. Now you too good for a working man. It looked like you need that working man.
Baby girl.
Hey, who was that to set it off? What's her
Nate.
boy? Nate. Yeah. She finna be hollering
I'm
at
in the
Nate. in a minute.
bind, Nate. Some other
Not today.
time.
Some other
You hear
time
me?
is
Hey,
crazy.
Nate was working hard on Stoney, like I told you, man.
Yeah, now
Hey,
Nate
listen,
was a cold
He
nigga.
was sweating.
He was on a ginseng.
And hey, listen.
They had no honey pack
And
back
Stoney
then.
was just in her mind, like, why did I do that? And ripped the check.
Nah, that was comedy.
That was
but
crazy.
Nate was a fool. I don't even know how Cuz even really enjoyed that. Like,
Nah,
beating that
hey.
thing down, bro.
B. Simone gonna
I
know
think it
who
cost
Nate
him like
is.
a
Yeah, B. Simone finna
She
find
gonna-
out
she
real
gonna find out who
fast.
Nate is.
It cost
You
him
want to get
$1,000.
back to Bloomingdale? Go see Nate, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, Nate the Great. He gonna put you right back in your place.
That's
Nah, but what's crazy is you crying about going from Bloomingdale's to H&M, as if that's broke. Like you said, bitch, when you get to Ross,
Nigga,
Walmart,
not even Ross,
holla
DD's,
at us.
bitch.
when you at DD's discount,
DD's.
then we could get to talking about you being broke.
yeah.
And let's be real, as far as females,
Goodwill.
your body is your fashion. As long as you got a decent, nice body, we don't care what you got on.
Listen, your body is your fashion, but make sure it smell good.
Yeah, they
Wash
say she stink.
your ass.
So does anybody empathize with her downfall?
No,
Nah.
let the water hit you with a good little split you
Yeah.
and get out of there. You know
So
I'm saying?
what do you think she got any action at getting motion back, or is
No.
everybody looking at her like, bitch, you got exactly what the fuck you deserve?
Listen,
Oh.
we gonna tell her just like this. Stop crying and do something about it. That's it. You got the power to change your own life, just like your friend had the power to change her life.
It's over for you.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to figure it out.
Put that OF in the link, man. You already know what to do, bro.
OF in the chat is crazy.
Yeah.
Because that's about the last stop. But how you go OF when allegedly your coochie stink?
Hey,
See what I'm saying?
it's
Get that coochie tighten.
it's a lot of
Go
fish.
get some of them yoni eggs, man. You got to get it together, baby.
Only fish.
Somebody finna feel bad for her and reach out. One of these niggas finna reach out to her.
Yeah, somebody down bad.
I don't think so.
Somebody for sure down bad out
You
there.
think it's a rap? She cooked.
And see, what B.
the book.
Simone is, she's a product of the modern day social media propaganda programming, where they got women really believing men who work 9 to 5s are broke. Bitch, your daddy worked a 9 to 5.
Right.
Your granddaddy worked a 9 to 5. They
Right.
wasn't no motherfucking influencers.
Right.
How you think you got all them school clothes and all them vacation trips and all that allowance money? Bitch, they was working a 9 to 5. Y'all see a couple niggas get motion, you get around them, and then they start to believe that they got the motion as the niggas they around. No, they got the motion.
Yep.
Soon as you get away from them, you still who you are in real life.
You back on dry land, baby.
And you don't get a second time to make a first impression on people. You know what I mean? Like her first impression on us was, hey, you talk down on men that got 9 to 5 jobs. You stink.
Mm-hmm.
Who the hell gonna
Listen,
help?
shout
How
out
did
to
you
all the
talk-
blue collar workers. Shout out to all the working men. Shout out to all the working women. What you don't realize is
That
9 to
part, man.
5ers keep society spinning.
Straight
The
up.
celebrities don't keep the infrastructure going.
Nope.
Neither do any of your favorite actresses, NFL players, NBA. That's entertainment. But
Right.
what keeps your lifestyle, and all the perks you enjoy, somebody working a 9 to 5 is doing that service for you to enjoy. So
Fact.
to shit on those people because you got some Instagram motion, which is here today, gone tomorrow,
yeah.
is crazy.
man.
So she getting everything she deserve right now.
That's
what it
just like all them TikTokers when TikTok got deleted, man. They was outside the building crying, protesting, hollering how they gonna eat. Go to fucking work, nigga.
You gotta go to work, man. You can't be too honorary not to go to work, bro.
That's crazy.
And listen, they got AI influencers that's finna be taking all the influencer jobs anyway. Influencers finna be
Yeah,
cooked
which
in a
means
minute.
y'all need
Outta
to
there.
learn how to use AI.
They doing AI mukbangs and all type of shit. So yeah, all that whole little doing skits and all that is finna be cooked.
Out of there.
Shout out to the blue collar workers because they finna take over. What else we
that's
got up
wild.
there,
Yeah,
bro?
she cooked though, man. Only
What y'all
person that
got? We
coulda
got
stayed there did
the
it.
Mexican OT gets backlash for his response to being asked if he says the N-bomb word. So how y'all feel about Mexican OT,
Hold on,
man?
let's play the clip in case people not in tune with what's going on.
I feel like I can say it, but not because of that, and I'm gonna tell you why. I wish there was some black dudes in here.
And this one right here. Not.
Okay, well, we're gonna use him. What the fuck are you gonna do about it, you know? And then second of all, I grew up loving these motherfuckers. I grew up fighting with them. I grew up eating with them. I grew up fucking doing bad shit with them. I grew up loving with them. You know, I got family. And it's not even about family. Even if I wasn't related to nobody out black, I mean, well, shit, it's what the fuck I was surrounded by, you know? Like, I respect people that they feel that way, and that's why I try to shut the fuck up about it.
Right.
But if you're from where I'm from, or anywhere, what the fuck are you gonna do about it? You know, it's like I don't went to the jungle and earned the lion's head.
Right there.
You know,
I feel like a lot of people that are from Latino descent here in New York feel that same way. The Puerto Ricans, the Dominicans.
I mean, shit, y'all just, I mean, and not even trying to justify, but shit, y'all just got dropped off before us. That's all it is.
Y'all got dropped off first.
We from the same boat.
Who got dropped off before us?
That's crazy.
That's crazy work. So if you've been keeping up with what's been going on social media, a lot of influencers or celebrities have been using the N-word to get motion. So I believe these dudes is really doing this to get into the algorithm. Now, we all come from the hood. We all got homies of other races that probably use the N-word around us because they grew up with us, and we low-key look at them like us.
Yeah.
But the way he described it, that's what made it an issue. For him to say, hold on, for him to say, man, I wish it was some black dudes in here because what the fuck you gonna do about it? Now it's like, bitch, what the fuck you mean? What we gonna do about it?
Say dropped off before what? Nigga, we wasn't dropped off, bro.
We was here.
You know what I'm saying? We was enslaved, and then we was on a foreign land that we didn't agree on being on. Y'all migrated here. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of y'all was here, but a lot of y'all migrated here, bro. We wasn't dropped off. Y'all just got dropped off before us.
Now they still think,
and the dropped off things like, bro, everybody didn't get dropped off on a slave ship. Y'all got to understand, people were already here before the ships came. Indigenous people. You feel me? They try to erase that part of the history. Right. Yeah. Long story short, we was already here.
Yeah, there was indigenous, aboriginal black man of the Americas. Because
but this is what happens when y'all give too many passes because somebody rap or they got motion or they're a celebrity. And y'all want to act like it's cool. No, this shit not cool. It's cool around the people that you grew up with. But once you come out to society, you're supposed to have some type of respect for the culture that you indulging in to not use it.
But you getting to a point now where more and more people are using these same, I ain't even going to say excuses, the same thing. Or I grew up around black people. That black people I grew up with is cool. So now I can say or choose to say certain things. He probably saying that he know it's not no niggas in there that's really gonna check it. You in there with two females and saying like who gonna do something about it. This more so to me just for us to talk about it, for him to go viral. Because that's what you get a lot of these.
Man, as long as I can call you a beaner or whatever race that's calling me a nigga, because I know the racial term for it. As long as I can say that back to you, then we cool.
But do y'all feel like he was actually trying to be disrespectful?
Nah, I say it like this, bro. I say the meaning of what he's saying behind it, I understand, but the way he came about it was disrespectful.
Exactly.
You feel me? Like, I got people like Hispanic friends that grew up with me that say nigga all the time, but they not gonna just freely go out in the world and just call the next person a nigga.
Right.
They got regard for that because they don't know how the next person feel on that. You feel me? How he did it was like, yeah, I say nigga, but ain't nobody in this room here to check me, so whatever the fuck I say, I'm gonna say it. And you can't do that.
And there was some niggas in there too, by the way.
Yeah, but
I know. Yeah, they marked out. Whoever the niggas was in there that didn't speak up.
I'm not gonna even say they marked out. I would have hollered at him off camera because what you stand on is business, and business don't need to be stood on in front of the world. Like that, but
no, some business do got to be stood on. Some of it, disrespect like that for you to look around the room and say, "I wish it was some black dudes in here," because what the fuck you gonna do about it? I'm not saying you got to just crash out and ruin the stream, but you like, hey, hold on, you could check him right there.
As long as I can call you a beaner, you can say nigga.
So him saying he got black family that means that don't mean nothing.
No.
So
that don't mean nothing.
Him saying he got black families, does he have black in him?
That's what it got to mean. That. Do you got black in you, nickel?
Because let's be real. Hip hop has transcended the word into a polarizing word, where people who want to feel more involved in the culture, they use the word.
Right.
Like we're programming them to use it because we saying it every 3 words in the music.
Yeah, you can say that.
I understand they gonna say it, but like I said, it was the way he described it that made it disrespectful.
But do we not still get offended when somebody say nigga that we don't feel like should be saying nigga?
We do, but let me ask you this.
Hold on, what you just say, bro?
Should we?
Everybody should get a pass if that's the case.
No, I'm saying. Josh, I understand that we do.
Josh said that loud.
Give me your best.
No, Josh for sure ain't gonna say it.
Give me your best, nigga, Josh.
What I'm saying is, if we stop getting offended by it, the word wouldn't have power over us.
Yeah, but that's the thing, though. You know,
that's why we was able to use it because it didn't have power. We stopped getting offended by it because we took it and used it as a term of an endearment for us, and now everybody using it.
Right.
Now hold on. What if I get offended by you saying that, bro? I don't know you like that to be saying nigga like that. It be situations like that, like Jen Lee, for example. Say you don't know a Jen Lee. Like, hold on, bro, you call me a nigga?
Jalise, what you think about it?
Okay. So can we just go ahead and run the clip back really quick because I did come a little bit late, and so we're gonna blame Josh for that.
We don't have to blame it. Honestly, this is just the topic of specifically, I think, Mexicans and Latinas, but other races using.
But he said it was the way that he said it.
And also, I feel like he was put in a super unfair scenario. He didn't choose to be in a room full of women when he was asked that question.
Right.
Like,
Josh, hold on, Josh.
What do you mean he didn't choose to be
on camera?
No, I'm gonna say this.
Hold on, Josh.
Hey, look.
Josh, what does that have to do
with the way you respond?
It?
With the way you respond.
No, what I'm saying is, what did that have to do with the way he explained it? You know, if he just would have said, you know, I grew up with blacks, they accepted me like family, so I feel like I'm a part of that, and that's why I use the word because my folks accept it.
Right.
That would have been different than, man, I wish it was some niggas in here because what the fuck you gonna do about it? Like,
you
what?
hear me?
That's a direct challenge now.
But he wants to play both sides of it. Like, why he's doing it, he gave like a really good explanation for. But he's also providing that, like, yo, he's standing on it. So it's like, I wish I had another opportunity.
You ain't
to
got no
that
choice but to
legitimate.
stand on that type of energy. You feel me? You putting out like, come on now.
No, this how you flip it. So let's say he grew up around Jewish people. And they was cool with him making anti-Semitic jokes. You think he could have got on the media in the same type of interview in front of 2 Jewish women and say, man, I wish it was some Jewish dudes in here because I'm going to say anti-Semitic jokes anyway, and what the fuck you going to do about it? Would you have that same stance?
No. He's canceled.
He took too long to answer. Definitely not.
Listen, silence is agreement.
If it's his friends, if it's people he know who he's comfortable with.
He's talking about the Jewish community.
No, he's talking about the Jewish community, period. He's saying, I'm going to say this regardless.
It's like a bigger joke. This is like something that's in music that is, like you said, popular ass music that is being fed down everyone's throat. This is a word that does get embedded, and it's definitely has different meanings for different people.
But one could say that it's the Jewish media that's pushing the music to say it's the N-word.
And if that's jokes to him and he has Jewish homies who he's cool with doing that around, then sure.
Would you feel offended if he said that?
I don't get offended by what people say.
Do you think the Jewish community would be?
There's a lot of shit.
Oh, he is sticking stone
there's
ass.
a lot of shit that you choose.
Do you think the Jewish community would be offended from it?
Yeah, sure. There's probably members from every community that'll get offended. People not in the Jewish community will get offended by that shit.
Yeah.
And this is the difference though. They know when to turn it on and off. Like if let's say he was in this room, you think he would have said that same the same way?
Yes.
No. You capping like a motherfucker.
You fucking capping.
You out your motherfucking mind.
When he's, I think. I ain't
gonna. So if he was sitting in front of 2 men interviewing him like that,
I think
he was 100.
I'm not gonna even lie, bro. I'm not gonna even lie.
I think that nigga Jen Lee is.
Do you feel like you could say the N-word?
Yeah, for sure.
Like there are dudes like
I feel like I can't say it, but not because of that, and I'm gonna tell you why. I wish there was some black dudes in here.
There are. Right there.
And there's one right here.
Okay, well, we're gonna use him. What the fuck are you gonna do about it? You know. And then second of all, I grew up loving these motherfuckers.
We're gonna use
I grew up fighting with them.
Me personally, I can't be him.
I grew up fucking doing
That's why I said he's marked out.
I can't be him. I understand that.
And it's not even about family. Even if I wasn't related to nobody out black. I mean, it was shit. It's what the fuck I was surrounded by, you know? Like, I respect people that they feel that way, and that's why I try to shut the fuck up about it.
Right.
But if you're from where I'm from, or anywhere, what the fuck are you gonna do about it?
Yeah, he was
you know?
See, now I want to know what Jaleel thinks about it.
It's like I done went to the jungle and earned the lion's head.
That was like were you even watching?
Yes, I was watching. So, okay, this is how I feel about it. Okay, yes, I feel like his delivery, was wrong.
Exactly.
That's how I feel. I feel like he has valid points though, because at the end of the day, depending on where he grew up at, you know, it's like it's. I understand. There's like, I'm black. I'm Cuban. My mother's black. My father's Cuban. So I get it. Like I hear from both sides of the fence. So what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, like what he's saying is this is what he grew up around. This is what he's like programmed to. He probably got partners. He probably has partners that's, you know, black. So it's like, you know, and it's like it's in their, what is it? What am I trying to say? It's in their vocabulary every day. This is how they talk every day. They listen, they're influenced by our music. You know what I'm saying? Like our culture. So it's like, it's like I feel like the black community picks and chooses who can say the N-word.
Right.
And I feel like that's kind of like bogus to me because if you're going to stand on it, that means no Mexicans, no white people, no Asians, no, none of that should be saying it. Everybody should be pushing a hard
California, the reason why
line.
it's like that, though, because y'all the ones that got the Mexicans that hate the black people.
And they do.
What they got to do with them saying the
I'm
N-word?
saying, in Texas, though,
in Texas,
the niggas and the black people is
they
together.
love each other.
They together.
But how the fuck is that on Cali that they saying the N-word?
No,
what I'm
he's
saying
not
is
saying that. He's saying
why people are upset
people
about
out here
Mexicans saying
is
nigga in
upset
general.
because Mexicans would say nigga because we don't really get along with Mexicans in California,
Bro.
Because Mexicans out here are taught to hate niggas.
Bro, do you think the older crowd, the older generation in Texas is cool with other races saying nigga? If you was to run into a older generation of black men.
Oh, absolutely not.
Absolutely
Exactly.
not.
It's the age gap. It's the youth that low key accepts that. It's not a coast thing. It's more the youth more so accepted because
We're not-
transcended because of rap music.
Exactly.
But I'm not saying, okay, you have a valid point there too. What I'm saying is like, it's people like, I agree with you. You know, I agree with everything that you're saying, but at the end of the day, this is a new generation. So it's a different dynamic. So it's like, at the end of the day, you can't really, it's like, what can we do unless everybody's just in black power unity and we're going to say, okay, enough is enough. No more, nobody can say the N-word. Who's going to do that? Everybody that's older, I'm older. I'm a millennial. I'm not Gen Z. It's a lot of things that Gen Z does that I do not approve of. I already feel like that gangbanging is watered down and how their viewpoints on their political viewpoints are watered down. I feel like the way that they maneuver is watered down. But at the end of the day, this is a new generation. Technology is evolving more and more each day. So it's like this new generation kind of has a hold of what's going on right now. We can't, we're older and we could feel some type of way, but unless we start pushing that issue and really standing on that,
it's two ways we can go about it though, because staying on code is the reason a lot of this goes on. You'll never see them do this with the Jewish community. The reason that the reason that they do this is because we still gonna go listen to their music, we still gonna buy their merch, we still gonna stream their interviews. They're not gonna lose any money by disrespecting the black race. Hold on, you disrespect the Jewish community, immediately the button is pushed, immediately your water is cut off.
Right.
If we was to stay on code and hit them where it hurt in their pockets,
ain't gonna happen.
Everybody else behind them who thought about doing that, like, oh, I'm gonna run that same play. I'm gonna go up and ain't nothing gonna change. They gonna look like, damn, Mexican OT careers over with. Niggas ain't playing. That play is over with. They gonna start watching their mouth. I guarantee you.
But but even at this point, it's like even at this point, the word is transcended so much that everybody's using it, and it's like we give it the more, like you said before, we give it more power at this point because we keep reacting to everybody that does this. Now we say we pick and choose who says this, but they pick and choose when they say it. If he walks in a room full of 10 masculine black men that he perceives as a threat or aggressive, he would not go in there talking like that. If he walked anywhere on a prison yard, his mouth would be checked. He would not be talking crazy and using that word because it'd be repercussions and consequences behind it. So we say we pick and choose. They pick and choose on who they're around. You're in a room full of females. He probably looked at that one man and thought he wasn't a threat and said, I'm going to use him for an example. If that man looked at somewhere as a threat or something, he wouldn't be talking like how he's talking.
Hey.
So I just think once we stop giving it energy and light, then it'll start to fade away. But at this point, it's over with. Everybody's saying
When are we going to allow the white boys to say it? When is it going to be okay for the white boys to go?
Y'all just said y'all let Jen Lee. Y'all just said y'all let Jen Lee say it.
Y'all let Jen Lee say it.
I ain't let Jen Lee say it.
That's out there where y'all at.
Jen Lee, we got to get down.
You from down there though, right?
I told Jen Lee we got to get down before you able to say it in front of me. That's just me.
So after y'all get down, he can say it in front of you.
Still not. Even if y'all go watch when I said it about Jen Lee, we still gonna have to get there. We're gonna just keep getting there.
Hey.
I hope you just respect my gang, so I don't want to hear you.
So
say
what's
that
different from what's different from him and Jen Lee?
Who?
This man right here.
Oh, I ain't got no problem with that. Mexican OT from Texas.
Hey, look.
Jen Lee is from Texas.
Jen Lee from Texas.
Listen,
Dallas, right?
listen.
Jen Lee,
What is the difference?
All right, I'm gonna break it down for you.
He grew up around blacks. He from a black gang.
I don't care about all that. I'm gonna break it down. Your name is General Lee. Nobody got a problem with a white boy named General Lee saying nigga, and I'm gonna say nigga whenever I want to say nigga.
Hey, look, I'm gonna say this, bro.
So they did say it was because of his hair ginger, but it's too close. It rubbed me the funny way.
I fuck with
Come on, my nigga. General
Mexican
Lee.
OT, bro. I fuck with his music.
Mexican OT cool.
I fuck with him as a person. But the delivery that he put upon himself in that conversation,
then I
bro,
can understand it.
I feel like
he could probably get away with it now.
One mic.
I feel like he could have chose to respond it in a different manner. You know what I'm saying? Because we see that you grew up around black people. We know that you grew up around black people. But every black person ain't in the comfort of hearing a Mexican person say nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I know he would stand on business if a nigga was to approach him because that's the background he was raised from. But it's just a point. Why would you put yourself through that? You feel me? Like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to let nobody determine the way you talk or whatever, you feel me? But it's loads of shit that come behind it, bro. And you got to just be willing to accept it, my nigga. Like, that's just what it is. Like, if I was to see Mexican OT, I'm not finna press him like, what's up with you saying, nigga? Ooh. I would generally tell him, like, you know you wouldn't have said that if it was some real niggas in the room like that, right?
Yeah, he said he wouldn't say it. He said he wouldn't say it, but he said like he feel like he could say it, though.
Exactly.
Because I pay attention to what's going on. There's a whole sector in social media where if you just say the N-word, black people will come running, your engagement will go up, your views will go up, and you will get money. You will get monetary gain. They do this on Twitter all day long. So when I see artists doing this, in my mind, they're running the same type of play because they know we're going to do what we do now. What we're doing right now. We're going to talk about it. It's going to be on every blog site. Now, boom, he got a single coming out. Now he on tour. He got a mixtape coming. Like whatever they trying to promote, we're going to promote it 100 times more by talking about this. Right, but then, like I said, we don't hit them in the pockets. So nothing changes.
It is what it is.
There's no repercussions.
So you feel like it should be a fine for anybody that say nigga?
I'm saying it should be some type of repercussions.
Basically like cutting their water off.
Cut the water off. If we gonna stand on nobody could say it. If we gonna, like you said, pick and choose, stop giving the word power because honestly, as an adult, you should have 100% control over your own mind and your own emotions. I shouldn't be able to say a word and get you to react. Now I'm a puppet master and you a puppet.
No, that's true.
Because I could just sit back and just play chess with you and
that's
watch
true.
watch this. Hey, whoop, whoop. And you, like I got control over you.
But if 3 white men walk in here right now and say, what you niggas in here doing? What you gonna do? Just sit there and be on some Martin Luther King shit?
Well, see, hold on.
Come on, let's be real. Come on, don't do it for the internet now.
I'm gonna tell you.
It's not about the word. It's about intentionally trying to disrespect somebody.
Bingo.
That's a whole different point. If I come, he wild.
You have some slave master in you with that one.
For sure. He said that. He playing with that too much.
That came from the plantation.
Yeah, you feel it, bro.
That came from the plantation.
Yeah, he got country voice.
Yeah, on the set. Now, like he said, it's the. Okay, now you intentionally trying to disrespect me as a man. So as a man, I'm going to live and die by my respect. I'm not tolerating no disrespect. So now you trying to play with me as a man. So now I gotta put an end to that because whatever you allow, you gotta damn near allow forever.
The word cut you hard when he said it though. Ooh, it cut you hard. It cut you.
You know why?
So if 3 Mexicans come here and do that, you cool with it?
Who?
I'm asking you. If 3 Mexicans come here and do the same scenario you just said.
Absolutely not.
Why? But you just said you was cool with him saying it.
What if it's not under that scene?
If it's the tone, if y'all coming at you, what you niggas in here doing? Hold on, niggas. What you mean niggas? I'm instantly offended. If you saying 3 Mexicans come up here asking me what you niggas in here doing?
What if they saying it friendly like, oh, what's up, my nigga? I'll be watching your YouTube channel.
That's cool.
So that's cool? See, that don't make no sense.
Why?
Is the word cool or is it not? That's what she meant by picking and choosing.
I ain't got a problem with Mexican OT saying nigga. He
no,
from
but
Texas.
He's saying in general. Mexicans, whites, anybody.
Now,
nobody
see, that's where we
should be
teeter
able to
the totter though. Nigga, you talking about Mexicans, whites, they got Pakistanis to say the word nigga. So
But that's what I'm
basically
saying.
what y'all saying is when
Nobody.
white people say nigga. That's basically really what y'all saying.
Nah, that's what you saying.
That's what you're saying.
Oh,
He want white people to say nigga.
no, but you saying, all right, nigga, for the word to not be offensive anymore, right? Then we shouldn't trip about people when they say it then, right?
I'm not. You can choose to do whatever you want because let's be real. If you look at the history of the word niggas, I mean, it's an actual location, Negus. Like, niggas is kings. So that's why we flipped it, never ignorant, getting goals accomplished. They flipped it and used
Say
it
that
as
shit
something.
one more time for the people.
On the set, niggas is king, Negus. Go do your history on that.
On the dead.
You feel me?
Niggas on the dead.
They put the ER on it. That has over 400 years of our ancestors' blood, sweat, and tears on it via slavery, which is why you could never had experienced racism in your life. You could have been a kid. No, I'm saying
me.
No. What I'm saying is this is why it triggers you.
Oh, in this generation,
This is why it triggers
Arkansas,
you.
bro.
trauma. I get it.
He's trying to basically get.
I'm breaking it down.
DNA.
I'm saying trauma is passed down via epigenetics. So it's in your DNA from your ancestors. So I could be a little 7-year-old kid and don't even know what racism is. I hear the N-word with the hard ER is gonna trigger me because it's in my DNA literally via epigenetics. This is why we trip on the word so tough. But a lot of people don't research, so they don't understand this.
That nigga gonna react.
Okay, can I say something?
Say it.
So is this topic of discussion basically about picking and choosing who can say nigga? Or like, I'm confused here because Cliff is saying one thing and then you're saying another thing. So I'm just trying to make it make sense. So is it you trying to push it like to where nobody says nigga? Or is Cliff saying like, okay, like basically like Mexican OT can say it, but it's like when white people say it, it's a problem. So if Mexican OT, like I'm just confused.
Okay, what I'm basically saying is,
man.
If we're saying nobody of another race can say it, realistically in the real world, you can't stop it. The word has transcended via hip hop, via sports. They indulge in our culture. We're the trendsetters. We made it cool. So everybody in the world is going to copy what we do. What I'm saying is to put it in to disrespect like this, there needs to be a direct consequence. The same way the Jews can't stop you from saying what's anti-Semitic, but they could put belt to ass when you do it. So when we start putting belt to ass when niggas get in front of cameras and say, man, I wish it was some niggas in here. What the fuck you gonna do? What we gonna do? Watch this.
See, saying I wish it was some niggas in here is crazy, bro. Like, nigga, that's
but what I'm
disrespectful,
but what I'm saying is, okay, like with the whole nigga word and all of this being like a thing and how everybody's like feeling some type of way about it being used, is like at the end of the day, the black culture has already disrespected itself. So it's like, how are we pushing this? Like, how is anybody wanting to stop it or try to hold anybody accountable when we're not even holding our culture accountable? We allowed it for so long. Now it has become a thing.
A joke.
So it's a joke. It's like,
nigga, you seen that episode of Boondocks, nigga? When the white dude was like, he says it all the time. I was like, bro, it is. Hey, nigga.
But that was a real situation that happened.
But I think a lot of black people look at it in the sense of like, you can say something about me, but you can't. Bingo. You know me. You know what I'm saying? So you understand me, you know me. So you can crack jokes to a certain way and talk about me, but they can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Like to her situation. Let's say you and your family, y'all arguing. A complete stranger come in and try to jump in the argument and get on your family. You can be like, hold on.
We gonna get on you.
This family business. Now we on you. So it's kind of the same situation. We do got to clean our own backyard.
I got a question.
Ain't allowing no outsiders to do that.
I got a question for you. Say if a white person, a white girl walk up to you, right? And they walk up to you knowing all of the history of what our ancestors went through, and they say, you was a house nigga. How would you feel?
I'll be like, what did you just say to me? Like, it's just, how would I feel? Like, I don't know, because I don't see any, I mean.
What you gonna do?
Would you feel like feel disrespected?
Of course I'm gonna feel disrespected, but I'm gonna be like,
what would be your...
What are you insinuating? Like,
your initial response.
Reaction, man.
Like, what would you choose to be like, okay, what this bitch on? Or would you be on some like, I gotta get at her right then and there?
You ain't seen her videos, huh?
Nah, I haven't.
She gonna be squabbling.
Exactly.
Don't let all this bullshit. So she's talking all this. So all the Oak Park finna come up out of it. Hey, blood on bloods and all that.
So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Stop it. She in here trying to be cute right now.
So that's what I'm saying. When a white person come up to a person of my color and they say, damn, you was a field nigga. Like, and I'll get offended by that and I punch them in the fucking face. I'm not wrong.
No, you're not wrong, brother.
But society we live in, they making it okay for them to reconcile with our history in that way.
Okay,
you know
now if a white person is coming up and they're saying nigger or anything in that context.
But that's what I said that earlier.
Different.
The ER makes it harder.
Because my sister just went through a situation where she just went viral on TikTok for the situation. It was her neighbors was calling her and my nephews niggers. They went up. I'm talking about went up. And then the neighbors ended up getting the video took down on TikTok. They copyrighted it. Right. And then got it took down. So it's like, they got belt to ass though. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they were nigger this, nigger, oh, y'all need to move out our neighborhood, whatever the case may be. That's a different context of how the word is being used. We're talking about in hip hop.
Right.
We're talking about a rapper. We're not talking about a civilian.
That's even worse.
But niggas is using it in rap.
That's
like,
even,
you get what I'm saying? So
that's
it's like,
even worse because
it's not
hip-hop
really worse.
is our creation. So we're allowing a visitor, a guest in our culture
that
we
have allowed
them to allowing them to disrespect us freely with no consequences. When you go to work, if you got a 9 to 5, you ain't talking to your boss the same way you talking to your homie or your homegirl on the block. Why? Because your ass gonna get fired and your stream of income is gonna get cut off.
Right.
So you're gonna check yourself and you're gonna code switch. They don't have a reason to have to code switch with us.
We ain't the ones writing their checks.
Because we don't put belt to ass.
Hey, no, look. Okay, you see the
You're
white
the
girl that's
consumer,
rapping? The classy ass white girl.
If the engagement goes down, the person writing the checks, they're gonna stop writing the checks. They're gonna tap him on the shoulder and say, hey, that little N-word play you doing, we losing money because of that. You gonna have to check your motherfucking mouth from now on. And I guarantee you that'll stop.
Yeah, but we ain't the avid consumer like the white man is.
That shit don't matter. It's still our culture. We invented the shit.
Yeah. But
So
I'm saying
we gotta be the dictators of it.
If we stop listening to them, ain't nothing gonna happen with their music.
You crazy.
Well,
they only cracking because they act like us.
Yeah.
If he was to rap like a just straight Hispanic, straight Chicano, he's not cracking. We're not listening to it. You have to cosplay a black person in order to crack. Look how he's dressed. Look how he talk. Look how he act. That's us. 100%.
But do you think he's using it in like a disrespectful?
No,
I don't say that.
Cool, man.
I feel like his response was disrespectful.
That's when you say,
like I said, I fuck with his music. His music is dope.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like him as a person, he's dope.
Mm-hmm.
But his response
was
could have been better.
So to sum all this up, we should not give a fuck if they using NIGGA.
Nah.
I'm not.
It's a case
like
by
I
case
said,
situation.
if somebody called her a house nigga, ain't no ER on there. Should she not trip?
Why do you say case by case? Because when you do that, that blurs the line.
That's the picking and choosing. Yeah.
That's picking and choosing.
I say that because
And Cliff, you from Arkansas.
I'm from the South, bro, and I'm aware how it is out here on the West Coast too, though. You want to dig what I mean, man? Like, so when the South, the Mexican OT saying nigga, it ain't really a problem. We ain't in no uproar about that.
Nah.
But it's even Mexicans out here who don't like Mexicans in the South saying nigga. Hey, you saying nigga, we don't like you saying nigga type situation. Right. So if it's like a hood, like what's that dude, Drex the Joint?
Yeah.
Where his homie accidentally said, hey, fuck them niggers.
Yeah.
But they be saying nigga.
I wasn't accident. He said it on purpose because that's how they talk.
But they be saying nigga though. They said he said fuck them niggers, but they also be saying, yeah, nigga. When it come down to them, then yeah, it's the fucking problem. That's why I say it's case by case.
But you can't do that because now, because they gonna say, wait a minute, you let the Mexicans around you out there.
Bro, you just called us, bro. You just said fuck them niggers. You know what that meant. You really felt that way. Yeah. For you to say some shit like that, like, damn, you hate me because I'm black.
And you get them mad enough out there where you at there do the same thing.
You think
Facts. You get any other race mad enough, that word coming out. Why? You know why? Because they know it's going to trigger you. That's what I mean by take the power back. People in the chat going to be mad. Like, what you mean let them say it? You're literally letting a word control your life by reacting every time. No, not you. I'm saying, I know the chat probably gonna be mad, but what I'm saying is, imagine.
I don't be around people that call me nigga. Like
no, but what I'm saying is, imagine we stop reacting as a race to the N word. How long you think that would be able to be used in their arsenal as a phrase to disrespect us? If there's no reaction,
I just feel like when is it gonna be okay for the white man to do it?
You stuck on the white.
The white man still do it.
It's on corruption.
They just do it behind. But
the white man is okay for him to do it, that's when everybody be like, okay.
So let me ask you this: if you was at a concert and they was saying nigga and rapping a song, and there's a gang of white people in the crowd yelling out nigga in the concert, would you be in there tripping?
Nigga, I'm not gonna trip in a concert. I'm saying, when are we gonna all accept?
I'm just saying, but you're not gonna be bothered when they're yelling it in a song or something else.
Not in the concert, bro.
I'm
saying, y'all saying that when are we gonna all together allow it to not affect us no more? I feel like that'll happen when we allow white people to say it. Because that's the last person.
Nah.
That's the last group of people that we ain't allowed to say it.
I don't think it's like a race.
Indians saying,
I don't think it's like a race by race thing. What I'm saying is the word has so much control over us as people. All they gotta do is say it, and then bam, it's like winding us up and just letting us go.
Yeah.
It's like, at what point do we take the power back?
When they stop rapping about it, when rappers stop saying nigga in their songs, and when they talking to their Mexican or they white partners and they're like, what's up, nigga? Like, it's like you had the black community has to take accountability.
I feel like if you don't like black people, don't say the N-word, period. N-E-R or the N-A.
But he's saying, like, when are we gonna start enforcing
everybody else, y'all good.
Nigga, that shit never stop.
It's not gonna stop. So like,
but that don't make sense because Jen Lee like black people when he say it, but you don't want her to say it.
But this is what I told Jen Lee, though. I said, you got to fight a descendant of a slave, which is me. I would prefer you not to call me a nigga, Jen Lee. But after you got down with a descendant of a slave, hey, man.
Who is
the white boy from 60s out there?
And I rock with Jen Lee. I respect him.
They did a whole thing on and
it wasn't just the fact that we saying nigga. I thought his name was General Lee.
See, it's crazy though, but at the end of the day, it's never gonna stop. It's transcended too far. Right. We in a different time, a different day and age. It's gonna have to either be you as a person. Either you tripping or you not. That's just how it's gonna go. On you, how you are with your principles and your morals. Other than that, this conversation is just gonna keep
going in circles. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be repetitive.
Like a dog chasing his tail.
Only thing I'm just saying to the black community, because a lot of people are not aware, they're making money off of this. So the second y'all stop reacting to this, we will see less of it. Myron Goofy ass from Fresh and Fit does it.
Yeah, that's him.
You got the who was the white bitch that was on Piers Morgan? She does it.
She went viral. The other little bitch went viral from it too. Then they created a whole podcast after that.
You had old girl called a little kid the N-word in the park, had a GoFundMe, became damn near a millionaire. So they're getting rich off of our rage. It's rage bait. You rage bait black people. They literally will open up chat forums and you can call in and debate me on why I shouldn't use the N-word. You got 500,000 black people calling in every day.
And why you and then y'all gotta understand it's still part of the propaganda, because you can go say if you just on IG, they can say, or even Twitter, you can say nigga, you can say everything else. You say anything else about other races, they flagging you immediately.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But you're allowed to say the N-word with the ER, and it doesn't matter for them because they're allowing that, because they know, like you just said, people are going to react in the comments. It's going to go up. It's going to go viral, and you're going to keep them in motion. So
right. Imagine you seen the post. They say the N-word and not one comment under there from us. After they stop making the money, they're going to stop saying it and find somewhere else to grift. But as long as we keep reacting and giving them what they want, it's never going to stop.
Yeah. I think this reaction came from what Sauce Walker ended up saying.
Oh, yeah. What did he say?
So Sauce Walker was like, yeah, racism is kind of like, it's like food. Like he can call me watermelon, and if I call him chicken, then what am I not supposed to eat chicken no more? Am I not supposed to say watermelon? I'm like, bro, that don't even equate.
That analogy was dumb as hell.
Bro, exactly. Yeah. Pull up the video.
Them both black terms.
Sauce Walker got to put the lean down.
Exactly. Analogy was trash.
But that is another reason why it never stops and they feel comfortable.
Right.
Because it's always going to be one nigga to jump out there against the grain and go off code and say, nah, it's cool. And that's what they going to get behind. See, y'all need to be like him.
No,
Fuck the rest of y'all.
I ain't agree with Sauce Walker because, nigga, that's not the reason why you allowing your little certain group of friends to say the word, bro. I honestly feel like you should keep that into your close friend group if you do have people.
You know what was more absurd than this?
What's that?
Jim Jones saying he got more hits and he's more known than Nas. Josh, run that clip.
Hey,
this was crazy.
Uncle Shannon was on his ass, though.
Yeah, he for sure rage baby.
Hey, y'all didn't see shit zesty about Shannon that night.
The oldest YN in the game was tripping.
That nigga said, so you mean to tell me?
I might have been a little bit, well, as far as let's get this right. I'm way more influential than Nas, and I don't care what nobody say. I know I made a little boo boo when you talk about the sales and all this type of shit. I don't feel like getting into that rhetoric about where I started and where he started.
You said that
but listen, Nas was nice when I was in high school. When I was in 10th grade, Nas came out. Nas was dope. We appreciate him. He had a little bit of run, but Nas always came up second to Kane and DMX and all these other people. Like
ain't no shame in that. There's a lot of mofos came up after Tom Brady.
He never had that type of influence on us, except for his first album. I already told you, I used to want to dress like Nas because he had a lot of fresh clothes that the hustlers used to wear and shit, and we used to see him on TV. He had one of the illest albums of all time. And then in high school when he had the barbecue and shit like that. So I'm a real fan of Nas, but he kind of lost me after the movie Belly and shit like that. Like, I don't.
Man, go ahead on with that, Jim.
You gonna blame it on the movie?
You asked me, I'm being
Jim Jones look like a fly ass granddaddy.
Fire, but on my mama. I think we was way too much into
my grandson.
Remember how?
All right, pause that, Josh. Okay, so I'm gonna read some stats for y'all. Nas is 51. Jim Jones is 48.
Right.
Nas has 9.2 million monthly Spotify listeners. Jim Jones has 860,000. 860,000.
We already.
Nas's net worth is 80 million. Jim Jones' net worth is 10 million. Nas has 79 singles released. Jim Jones has 47. Nas has 15 Billboard Hot entries. Jim Jones has 2. Nas has 8 platinum albums. Jim Jones has none. What the fuck are we talking about?
Hey,
why is this even a topic of discussion?
This is crazy.
Jim Jones was high as fuck that night and wanted to argue with Shannon Sharp.
Jimmy know how to. Hey, listen. Hey, Jimmy know how to stay in the algorithm. That's what he doing.
On my mama.
Because there's no way he believed anything that came out his mouth.
No, he
that
believed
loving
it.
hip hop
he on some high dope.
He believed it.
It's because he brought that.
He just was on there with Fat Joe and Jadakiss, and he was really believing it.
He on all that.
He on that pink shit. He on that hot dope.
Diddy parties is the reason this is going on. I'm telling you, because a lot of these celebrities, I was like, why they be saying all this crazy shit? Then we found out about the pink cocaine, like bro said. They on that pink
cocaine.
Jimmy on that pink shit, nigga.
Tootsie.
Hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie, bro. These niggas here, bro, be tripping me the fuck out, bro, because you arguing with a nigga that ain't said nothing about it, bro. Like, Nas ain't paying attention to this nigga, bro. Nas is like, who the fuck is Jim?
Nas no nigga
watching me, bro.
And
so why would I respond to that?
Say you more influential than Nas, like Jimmy's name is never thought of in the GOAT debate. Like
nigga, not even when the pink shit was popping, nobody wanted to be like Jim Jones. They said Cameron.
3 hits. What Jimmy got? Certified Gangsters, Balling, which he didn't even write himself.
Stack Bundles and Max B wrote that.
And then you got what was the other one? Summer with Miami. And I don't know that one. I know that. I don't really know nothing else.
You know what? Because him and not even gonna say him and Nas. Jimmy had a beef with Nas back in the day.
Yeah.
When Nas and Cam got into their little thing, and he told Nas, "I'll slap off your kufi." So to me, he's still.
That's what it's
going
about.
off of that a little bit.
Yeah. Well, he's trying to say he's more influential than Nas because he the dude that's been wearing Chrome Heart the longest.
He better leave.
Who the fuck is wearing Chrome Heart except for Lil Meech's dumbass who went broke trying to wear?
This is why I say he knows he's
$10,000 Levi's.
This is why I say he's trying to stay in the algorithm. I don't even say he's trying. He's doing it because he just was talking about
Styles P.
Yeah, exactly. With the argument with Styles P, talking about he's more of a lyricist and got more stuff than him. It's like that's crazy. He can never hold himself against a track with Jadakiss. Like Styles went bar for bar with Jada damn near his whole career and rapped with the best of them. I don't see Jimmy nowhere in that category.
Nigga.
Bro.
He better leave Sincere alone, cause he mentioned the movie how Nas lost him in that.
He talking about, so he really believe moving to Africa and all that.
Sincere alone, cause Sincere did his thing in there. Cause.
You gotta hit him with the Kanye. Next subject.
Thank you.
Yeah. Nah, cause Jim does have influence, but to say you more influential than Nas is crazy. Nas had more hits than Jim when he dropped Illmatic when he was 17, 18.
Right.
More hits than Jim's whole career. I'm talking about Nas's like you can go on for days. What do you got? Uchi Wally.
If I ruled the world.
If I ruled the world. If I ruled the world is Jim's career.
I know I can.
I know I can.
Stop playing with me.
All the kids singing that shit
right now.
I ain't never heard a kid sing Jim Jones song except Ballin'. That's it.
They ain't singing that no more.
They don't even say that.
And let's not play.
Right.
Yeah, that's
the equivalent of ending somebody's rap career in a rap battle is what? You got ethered. That came from who? Nas.
Yeah.
It's like a damn near a verb now. Like how you playing football and you go get you got mossed. You got ethered. What do you say about Jim Jones?
Ballin'.
Jones for sure. Jim ain't never even been arguably the best in Dipset. So to compare yourself to
that's
Nas,
why I said, bro,
top
when the
three,
pink was cracking, niggas
probably
said
Dead
they
or
wanted to
Alive.
be like Cameron, not Jim Jones, nigga.
Or even
niggas said Joel's. Joel's was younger than Jimmy.
Yeah, nigga, nobody.
And niggas wanted to be like Joel's, not Jimmy.
And I fuck with Jim, but Jim, you raised
you out your league, bro.
Tripping.
He rage baiting at this point. He's doing a good job staying in the algorithm.
So what he's saying is, basically he's like the OG of the YNs right now. No, that's what he's pushing.
Exactly.
That's what he's pushing.
Like, come on,
he's an ON.
On my mama.
Doing that.
He on the ON and on the OR.
OD. Off deck.
On my mama. Listen.
Like we watched Jadakiss murder these niggas damn near to the neck with the what was that? Yeah, the verses. It's like, where was all them hits then? They wasn't pulling them out.
They thought they could rely on their flyness.
Right.
They can dress and put on bandanas.
Right.
And where's your bars?
Joel
Thank
lost
you.
his teeth too at that point. So it was fucked up, my nigga.
Joel was up there messing around, teeth falling out on stage.
I ain't messing around.
Joel's got to get it together, cuz.
Hey, man. Hey, for real, Kodak too right now. Cuz.
Don't do Kodak.
Nah, Kodak. I think Kodak is playing. I don't think Kodak be on none of that.
Now they called Kodak acting out when he was back regular, like out of character. Like that nigga smart as hell. Kodak,
Yeah, he's
everybody.
smart.
He know how to stay in the algorithm.
But I've been seeing her. I'm like, damn, cuz, come on, Kodak, don't do it.
Kodak playing. He setting
He's
all that up this
trolling.
stage and like a motherfucker.
Yo, who the fuck gave the homies meth? Cuz, like, why?
Gave who meth?
Niggas.
Kodak is not on meth.
Niggas out here. And when the niggas start doing meth, it's crazy.
No, when did niggas start doing? What is they sucking out of them balloons? What was that, Nas? Or what the fuck is they sucking out the damn balloons?
Nas.
You niggas stop sucking gas out of balloons. We never did that. That's weirdo shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You walking around with
Niggas
a balloon
doing
full
air
of
freshener.
anything other than helium, use a dope fiend. That shit is not cool.
That's crazy.
I mean, smoking blues is dope fiend shit.
Yeah.
Nah, talk about it.
Uh-huh.
Talk about it. Because we in the era of
You know,
weed.
But in LA, they smoke blues. Am I lying?
I don't.
Am I lying?
I'm in Long Beach.
Am I lying?
I'm in Long Beach.
Oh yeah, we in Long Beach.
We in
So
Long
Okay, but hold on. Don't just because y'all Long Beach don't mean that they not smoking blues. And Long Beach is LA County.
Who's smoking blues?
Yeah, but we Long Beach.
Long
though.
Beach
We
is
on
Long
our
Okay,
own
what does that
island.
mean?
I mean, we on our own
Long Beach is
island.
Long
Okay,
Beach.
but what I'm saying is, are they not, or are they not smoking blues in LA County?
I can't confirm. But
That's crazy.
Definitely can't confirm.
Oh my!
so they smoking blues where you at?
Smoking
Where am I?
blues.
They smoking blues all through
Recreationally?
California. I'm from Sacramento, California, but they really doing it in LA.
They up there to show off the dope.
Nah, they up there up all type of shit.
Don't do no-
Y'all rapping about playing with y'all nose
Hold
up
on,
there.
do
Stop
know
it.
okay, listen, and why you
Sack
is a
got
little
the
bit playing
sack.
with their nose right now, but listen.
Them niggas on that.
Listen,
Meth.
in LA, they smoking blues.
They
and
doing
the
meth.
who doing meth?
Meth.
In LA.
Them Stockton niggas.
Let me
They
find
doing
Niggas in Stockton on meth.
This Stockton niggas is on meth. Let me find
I
out.
heard, you know,
Hey.
you heard, you found it already.
I don't know about Stockton. I know LA
trolling.
and Long Beach.
You trolling.
I've seen a lot of
Hold
meth.
on. He said the Stockton niggas is on meth. Now they on Fetty.
Get off of all them high powered drugs. That shit ain't cool no more. Y'all follow Future and that nigga don't do none of that.
Future was
Y'all out
only doing
here like dope
Percocet.
fiends.
He wasn't even
And
doing
then
it.
he wasn't doing perks, but he was only promoting perks. He wasn't promoting
He was
blues.
promoting perks. He promoting
Oh,
weed.
he had some boxing strips on.
Future
on
out
his
there
last
promoting
music
everything.
video.
Okay, maybe a little bit of
Sober as a
Adderall
bitch.
here and there, but listen.
Nah, bro, none of that.
I'm saying we in a generation
wasn't
where the
put on that
average
Oh, he wasn't?
average
No,
20-year-old
no,
can't
don't do none of
do
that.
Oh, yeah,
25
don't do that,
push-ups.
don't do that.
Yeah, facts.
Like, that's sad, bro. Y'all gotta get in the gym, get your diet right, get your mind right. I'm sick of seeing all this dope fiend shit going on.
Oh, it's
But,
really
yo,
bad with this new generation. It's so bad.
Because they got them switches. They don't need to do no push-ups.
Until you go to gym.
It makes them
All that iron.
But hold on, I do want to say this though. I feel like it's the prisons that is kind of like pushing, like, because when they get out of prison, I think they're still on it.
Niggas get out of prison now, getting switched down.
But no, okay, I don't want to say no names.
Nah, they was
Nah,
doing.
say the name.
They was
Say
doing.
the name. They in there doing spikes and all types of shit.
Y'all trying to go viral? Nah, just
Nah, yeah, go ahead.
I ain't gonna say that. Cliff already gave a hint. He said them Stockton niggas. I'm gonna leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they high for sure.
I ain't gonna blame it. I ain't gonna blame it just on the prison. Them niggas is doing it before and after.
No,
Like,
but when they went to prison, you
went
gotta
in off the
understand. No, I know some rappers that did not go in off that shit and came in off that shit.
You gotta get one name.
Why you trolling?
Because that's crazy.
They
I need to know.
this person got a cult fan base. I ain't got time right now.
They around Arkansas anywhere?
You already know they in Arkansas right now.
Oh, damn, that's crazy.
Okay, so you know.
I don't.
Cliff do know. He trolling.
EBK J-Bo?
I didn't say that. He said that.
Are you confirming
Yeah,
that?
EBK J-Bo in Arkansas
Better.
right now, locked down.
Yeah, is he?
Oh, you used to date the nigga.
Sure
No, I did not.
Yeah, did you used to fuck with him?
Well, hold on.
You used to fuck with him, right?
Hold on, keep
Hold on, brother. Chase him.
Hold on, who used to date EBKJ?
Did you used to date, bro?
I never dated EBKJ.
I could have sworn I seen your name in the mix with
In the
EBKJ,
mix,
bro.
that don't mean I was dating
So
him.
you never fucked with him?
Never.
Y'all never went to the telly, nothing?
Never. No
Okay.
sexual
Nothing.
relations.
Y'all ain't hang
Nothing.
out?
No sexual relations.
Oh, so y'all hung out.
She said, I ain't claiming
So
that
what
body.
was y'all doing? Y'all was making content?
We was just, we was giving each other our flowers.
In which way?
Oh, damn. Y'all was getting married.
Because the nigga gave you
Josh, are you gonna allow this?
all right.
Yeah.
Are you gonna allow this? Josh knows I was not dating EBKJ. We are not doing this.
Okay.
I considered him my little brother.
Are you a little
They always try to hit you with
Oh,
little
yeah,
brother.
that's confirmed. They hit you with the that's my brother.
No,
Confirmed.
no.
Illuminati confirmed.
No, Jay.
Got off that honey pack and went, yeah.
Okay, see, y'all gonna have. I'm not trying to go viral today.
Yeah, okay.
But we gonna give him.
Josh said, clip that up.
Listen, not today.
Hey, what else we got up there, bro?
Let me see. Okay, see, Thunder.
Oh, what's going on with Drake? Drake got some backlash for walking out with Morgan Wallen.
I ain't gonna bap. I don't know who that is.
I don't even.
He's a big country star.
I don't know why we still dealing with Drake right now.
Yeah, we don't.
We need to let Cuz just
Look at his shoes,
fade into
bro.
the black, cuz.
Look at his gym.
He
Drake
just burying
went to
himself.
another culture. That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
He just continue to
got called
bury
a culture
himself.
vulture. How
If
many
Drake know
times?
one thing, he know how to stay lit. He
Stay
said, I'm
lit.
going to get a new fan base.
Still, what you hanging in the background for? You Drake.
Drake was zesty as fuck, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Josh, stop it. Drake been in the game how long and said this man name when?
Yeah, for sure. Drake finna have some music with him. They said they got a new little mixtape coming out.
Drake finna take his whole sound and run with it.
Create a whole new fan base.
All right, that's cool. That's all we need to see. So if you know anything about Drake's career, he always aligns himself with whatever's cracking.
Yep.
Whatever the current wave is, Drake get next to him. He do a song with him, and he kind of harvests their energy. So that's what he doing now. The fans are just tired of seeing it. Like, nah, bro, go deal with Kendrick right now.
Who was
Like,
that, Josh?
He
That's
can't
Peter Rosenberg.
What'd he say?
The worst thing about the Drake-Kendrick battle is this new, equally aggressive and ignorant Drake defender crew on Twitter who don't understand context. If I had to explain why hanging with Morgan at Wallen is a bad look at this point in time, there's no combo to be had.
Who is Morgan Wallen?
I guess he don't like black people.
He's a big, he's a
Morgan
huge
Wallen
country
is dude.
singer.
I guess
Is he racist?
Also has had some,
Backlash in regards
Yeah,
to
he don't like
racism.
black
Oh, so he had some
Oh,
racist shit.
So
going.
he wanted him. So he said,
Recently?
I'm not a Drake hater.
Oh,
He's
that's
an all-time great, and I don't think he should be in some box for the rest of his career. F the battle, it's over. I just want to see him make the right moves and get back. So he basically saying this ain't the right move. So this dude is a
Racist.
Hold on, is this the dude who had a lot to say about Beyonce?
Who, Peter Rosenberg?
And
Peter
Shabuzi?
Rosenberg?
Morgan Wallen.
No,
You're talking
Morgan
about
Wallen.
when she converted over to country music. Are you talking about that person?
nah. He
No,
that
I'm saying
wasn't him.
when Beyonce was doing the country songs
Yeah,
and
he had-
Shabuzi, they had a lot to say about it. It was a lot of
Color
white
like-
Controversy.
This nigga look like a character from Breaking Bad or something.
What did he say that was racist?
He popping it up right now.
Because I know a lot of them was mad about
He
us
said
going
since
over to the country.
2021, when he was caught on video uttering the worst racial slur you could imagine, Wallen has been the subject of a quiet, what that say, moratorium in much of the music press. He's acknowledged but rarely celebrated.
Okay, so Rick Ross was right when he got to calling Drake a white boy. He back in his white boy bag.
Damn.
So he went viral off of basically what you was just saying earlier about dropping the N-bomb. Now he's on some type of plateau. They didn't push him. So did what we see going on in real time.
When 27-year-old Nashville singer Morgan Wallen told TMZ he's embarrassed and he apologized. That TMZ obtained, you can hear Wallen using the N-word on Ring doorbell video from a neighbor's home. Wallen was outside his home, stumbling around, apparently asking someone to watch over another guy at the home when he used the slur.
Oh, yeah, that's even worse. Drake
They got
on
him
Goofy
actually
time.
saying it.
You done. We pressing Drake for saying the N-word now? we on that time?
It's Daddy Black.
Hey, Drake is over. I don't care, bro. It's a wrap.
Hold on.
Forfeited
Oh,
that
Cliff
side.
politicking.
His daddy light skin. He partially
He
black.
politicking.
I'm trying not to contaminate the politics.
It's cross-contaminated.
Oh, cross-contamination of the politics.
Yes, Kendrick don't even got to say nothing no more. Drake is burying himself continuously. Why would you align yourself with a country singer who got a rap sheet of using the N-word with the hard ER?
What is this, Jersey? What is this? What is this? Wife is getting piped.
Can you just tell me their name?
So what we doing with Drake?
It's over, bro.
Well, let's ask you, what are you doing with Drake?
To me,
we know what Cliff doing. What you doing?
It's a wrap. It's over with Drake.
Cliff gonna accept it. Cliff said it's cool because Drake be down there in Dallas in the South and all that.
We don't claim Drake for the South, bro. Quit leeching off.
Hold on, don't do that.
Going back to Canada, bro.
Hold on, don't do
leech
that.
off the South.
See, people call me crazy when I said the Drake era is over. His run is done. Oh no, he got the females. He's making the worst moves you could possibly make. He just won't sit down, shut the fuck up for 6 months, come back with a hot album and get back in the algorithm. He keeps doing the dumbest. Like, why would you align yourself with this at this point in time? It's over with for him, in my opinion.
Let's be 100, man. People don't give a fuck. They gonna talk about it like we doing right now. If Drake would want to line up with most of these people out here, they still gonna do business with him. They'll still fuck with him. Drake can get a feature probably from damn near anybody that's not maybe super on the plateau, but I don't think people really care. Like, what he is. Kendrick exposed him, and it's still, his career took a great hit, but most people are still not going to be really caring about what he's doing because he's going to look at it in a sense like, well, like you just said, he got a black dad, so I can't really be racist, so me lining up with them is not going to change nothing for him.
Yeah, but even though he had a black dad, he didn't grow up black.
I know.
And on top of this slander, Lil Wayne's son just came out and said that Lil Wayne ghost wrote most of his hits
music
early in his career, and everybody kind of brushed over that because it's like, Drake already had ghostwriters, but we didn't know Lil Wayne. So not only did Wayne ghostwrite your hits, bring you to stardom, your thank you to Wayne was to fuck his bitch when he went to jail.
You know what? Okay.
Wow.
So what we doing with him, Jaleese?
You gotta get
what you doing with Drake?
She's still bumping that Drake.
Okay, listen, I gotta be honest with y'all.
Baby girl.
Listen, Drake is still in the playlist, but then I hear Kendrick in the back of my head. So it'd be like very conflicting. Okay. I love Drake, I do, but I feel like he was on this high horse for so long, and he did so much that so many kind of past it. I think because he's Jewish.
Yeah, he grew up on the Jewish side, right? For sure.
So
pure Jewish.
Right. So he was able to dominate and progress and go how far he went in his career just based on, the people behind him and then building this cult fan base. So when Kendrick came out and kind of exposed him for being a quote unquote colonizer, it kind of made a lot of, it even made me conflicted with his music. But I'm going to be honest with you.
You was listening to it on the way here.
I was. I'm not going to lie to you. It was that faithful one. It was that faithful song when he said,
it's crazy.
I'm about to graduate school. So when he said, I'm just, you just want to, you just want to, be independent and you want to just, but I'll be here when you're ready, it's like, okay, it's people.
How do you feel about him standing next to a country singer who used the N-word with the hard ER?
Just don't give a damn.
You don't.
Listen,
after black people created and amplified his entire career, without black people, there's no Drake. Let's just be honest.
That is not true.
What?
Excuse me?
Your daddy black.
If we don't co-sign and listen to Drake,
without black people, Drake would not have been who he is today.
No,
100%. That's a fact.
You think without fucking with Wayne, Drake would be Drake?
No.
Okay,
Texas
that's a valid
culture,
point.
He stole a whole lot of Texas culture when he first came out.
I mean, but isn't his father? Where's his father from?
Memphis.
Memphis.
He did that too.
Okay, what Jay Prince gave him the Texas cosign.
Jay Prince is what? He's black, right?
You can't sell the culture.
Okay, all right. You're having valid points. Okay,
all I'm saying.
Okay. Basically, yes, it was black people that gave Drake that cosign.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is though, he was able to cross over in regards to his audience, in regards to his consumers. Drake is one of the top artists on Spotify. I think right now. I think it's what?
Yeah, he is.
I think it's Eminem, Drake. Who else?
I'm saying what I'm saying.
How do I feel about him being with this man?
Exactly.
I don't feel no type of way.
Because Are you waiting for the Drake DM? Because that's what it sounds like. You waiting?
You finna get one too.
You waiting for them hard eyes in the DM?
No, what I'm saying, no. What I'm saying is like I don't really feel no type of way because it's like white people do that all the time when they're upset. So it's like, how am I supposed to feel some type of way? This white man walking around drunk, crossfaded, whatever the case may be, saying nigger this, nigger that, whatever he was doing. They been doing that behind the scenes. He just got caught on 4K with it. So it's like at the end of the day, it's like I don't.
Drake had a hand in Euphoria.
What you think about this though?
I don't fuck with it.
I don't fuck with it either.
I feel like that's the stupidest shit you could do when you just got called a culture vulture. You go to country when black rap ain't fucking with you.
He don't care no more, bro. He over us.
It's just like
he been over us.
I'm gonna find a way to get to it.
He realized that the black community or the black culture was rocking with Kendrick, so he had to go where he could fit in, and
exactly.
That's.
But
how do
with a person that's with a hard ER, it's crazy.
But I don't. For me, I don't.
And you already was blackface Drake on the internet.
Nah, that's facts. But I don't care. I don't care enough. But it's like if we sit here saying that he's discarded or a lot of niggas ain't fucking with him no more. What else was he gonna do? What is he gonna do? He still has to. Of course, he like fuck y'all. Y'all said fuck me. Basically, threw me on the show.
Is this a culture vulture move by going and trying to align with country? Because 100%. Country cracking right now. Niggas
is it a culture vulture move,
right
or is it just a smart move in his mind? Like nigga, this is finna get me another bag.
I don't think it's culture vulture. I think what he did was he linked up with he was basically X'd out from the black culture community, hip hop. So he went to the culture where he felt like he was accepted, and they already feel how he been feeling all this time. So
how could he feel accepted there, and we've never seen him dibble and dabble over there?
He's still white.
I seen him
still
do
Jewish.
more like
Caribbean,
and,
right?
All of that.
Seen him do the boot.
So was Beyonce culture vulture when she went to country?
She was definitely culture vulturing when she went to country.
Impossible.
Yes.
How is she culture vulture? Let me ask y'all why. Because we invented country music. She's from where's she from? Texas, right? It's a lot of country stuff going down there, right? So would she still be considered culture vulture?
But Drake ain't American though.
What I'm saying is, a black person doing country music can never be culture vulture because we created country music.
I love
one
Beyonce.
of the main instruments that started country music is the banjo.
Yeah,
that comes straight from Africa.
Okay.
Without us, there's no country music. We created so much shit, we start giving shit away. Here, you can have hockey. Here, have
it wasn't giving it away. It was
first cowboy was black.
It was just taken.
The cowboy culture. Us gave it away. Here, you can have it. So Beyonce could never be a culture vulture.
Never.
Doing country music.
Sorry, Beyonce, I said that.
Sorry, Beyonce, because I do love you, but I mean, I miss the old Beyonce. So
but Drake doing it is culture vulturist though.
Yes.
How?
What you mean? You were Canadian, bro. I thought
Bro,
you wanted
it's like when you funking with a rapper right now, and then he gonna link up with your suckers, and now you funking with that infrastructure. So now you gotta go link up with the one infrastructure.
I love the way you put that.
I'm just saying.
See that?
Funking with your
That's the old part coming out of it.
So okay.
Listen, he went to go. He like, okay, y'all. Okay, now it's like now y'all technically my suckers because y'all is co-signing. My sucker just did this, and he went up with Kendrick and Drake are suckers to each other.
So are people the black community are the suckers?
So he's still white at the end of the day. So he got it in. He got a white mama at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, we don't know if his mama was saying nigger behind the scenes.
So Drake artists. Well, let me ask y'all this: are artists allowed to transcend outside of what they're known? Are artists allowed to transcend outside of what they're known for? Because when Wayne did the rock and roll album and stuff like that, was that considered culture vulture?
Yeah.
We created rock and roll. No.
I mean, at the time.
We
created rock,
but he wanted to come back and visit it when we gave it away already. You were being an Indian giver, nigga.
Indian giver.
Oh my God.
Indian giver.
Niggas allowed the Indian give is all I'm saying.
Hey Cliff, you sure know how to work some
He
shit.
sure do.
It is what it is.
Now I believe an artist
is phenomenal.
An artist is allowed to grow. These niggas crazy. An artist is allowed to grow and experiment with different sounds as long as it's organic. You can't be in Drake's position right now and make that move at all. Especially coming from a culture where black people propelled you your entire career, and then you go align with somebody who uses that type of rhetoric. That's a no-no. You don't get a pass for that in my eyes.
He went to go link up with the black community culture sucker. And that's what he did. That's what he did.
So Drake is nigga K right now. Is what
He's
you saying?
nigga K right now, and that's valid because they didn't X blood out.
It's valid.
It's valid.
Blood out.
They X'd him out.
That's
so
when you
now,
know it's real.
Hey,
I told you the blood's gonna start
listen,
coming out.
because it's like, come on, we gotta be realistic here. It's like if you fucking with somebody, and then now they whole fan base is like, come on, like it's like rap beef. He lost in that rap beef.
KKK then.
He lost. He joined the KKK because they nigga K. So at the end of the day, let's be realistic. He went to go link up with the niggas suckers with the suckers.
Y'all owe Ross an apology. That's all I'm saying. Because Ross called this out like 8 months ago.
Kendrick Lamar called it out when he dropped Not Like Us over a year ago. We already knew Drake
Kendrick
was on
called that shit out a long time ago when they first started beef.
So how does his black supporters who are still OVO feel about this? How they supposed to feel about it? If you saying he went and joined the KKK.
Well, listen, they still fucking white bitches. So at the end of the day, them is they type of, that's they cup of tea. So
is Drake's black card revoked?
Oh yeah, it's gone.
It already was revoked.
Gone.
That's why he went to go fuck with the suckers.
Not black no more, nigga.
What's Warren, Wallen, whatever his name is. That is the suckers to the
Hey,
community.
you think Drake Daddy still claiming them? He wasn't claiming them.
Shout out to Drake Daddy.
Hey, you know,
living life.
Drake Daddy,
you know
a real
what's
nigga.
crazy, right?
Hey, I fuck with Drake Daddy. Because he like, once he got cracking, he like, son, what's happening? When that nigga came with the whole little shit.
Hey, you know what's crazy though?
Been gone.
Because when the Kendrick thing was going out, remember when Drake was going back and he was taking pictures with the black side of the family and shit like that, and then some people was debating it like, well, cuz not really black, and then niggas was, no, he got a black daddy, this and that. And now it's like he's revoked again. It's like niggas got to pick one, cuz. Is he black or is he not?
I'm still saying though, like, what does his daddy feel like? Is that my son?
His daddy don't care.
Like, I know he never
That's
cared.
his son. He now, cause he Drake. But what I'm saying is, at the end of the listen, I'm faded. I can't even. Go ahead.
That part right there.
Okay, I'm faded. Listen, I just feel like Drake did what he was supposed to do. We wasn't
right.
right.
You out of fucking pocket.
How?
Fuck you mean he did what he supposed to do?
With Caribbean.
She turning into a sucker.
Jaleese with the suckers, cuz.
No, I'm not. Listen, I feel like I can see the culture vulture in Drake. I'll be honest with you. I can see it. But at the end of the day, like, what was he supposed to do? Stop it. Like, he needs to still accumulate revenue.
That's that house nigga.
I'm Cuban and black. Don't play with me though. Okay, I'm not white though. Hold the phone. So hold the mic. I'm not white and black. I'm Cuban.
Okay, look.
You know that Cubans.
Okay, so Charleston White.
But I know I'm not mad at
Charleston
you.
White.
She trolling with that house nigga.
Hey, hold on, cuz. Hold on,
the cuz.
One mic, cuz.
Okay,
Long Beach.
Yeah, look, she finna.
Ain't no die move for to come out.
She finna treat me like suspect in a minute, cuz. She finna get up, get
okay,
the
don't
bang.
do me like suspect did me, don't we?
Come on, cuz. You know I ain't finna do that.
Cool.
We smooth. Charleston White's back in the media.
That day.
Yeah, that was her. When the watch exploded and all of that, that was her in here going crazy on niggas.
That's wild. Go ahead.
Charleston White back in the media. He done TKO one of the Island boys for at Aiden Ross's boxing event. Run that clip, Josh.
TKO. They make it try to sound too good.
That shit was trash.
Y'all got it. Y'all got it.
Ran after hit that nigga hard as hell. Good play.
Come on.
30 seconds. Like a diabetic.
Come on,
Let's go up.
Come on. He's giving up.
That's an Isley fade.
He's giving up. Ain't no timeout.
He's giving up. Ain't no timeout. Ain't no fucking timeout.
Ain't no timeout.
Ain't no timeout. Ain't no timeout.
Ain't no timeout in boxing.
The old man still
He quit.
Let's fucking go. That nigga built like a hiccup.
So Charleston White got the TKO on the Island boy. What brother was that? Which one was it?
I think that was the strong one. The one that won the last fight.
Oh, that was? Yeah. So how y'all feel about this Charleston White TKO on one of the Island boys?
He was trying
I'm rocking with Unc. I'm rocking with Unc on this one. I'm gonna rock with Charleston on this one, man.
I'm happy that he won.
You feel like he put on for Texas?
He put on for the South.
I feel like all the shit he talking, he should have won, bro.
Yeah.
All the shit he talk. Charleston White be talking some shit.
Now go ahead, pop your shit.
Is Arkansas the South?
Yeah,
it's the South.
I
You would
thought
think
it
it's like Midwest.
Midwest.
Nah, it's the South.
How?
What you mean? It's right above. We right above Texas. We right next to
Oklahoma.
Well, that's Midwest. If you drive up Oklahoma, we probably the last southern state before you get into the Midwest.
What the hell was J-Bo doing over there? Okay,
all right. We got some EBK niggas out there.
I know. One just went down for a B.
Mm-hmm. He probably was linking with one of them EBK niggas out there.
So do y'all think this fight was like just staged? Was this? Do you think he just tapped out? Or you feel like he gave?
Charleston White was funky with blood.
His thing, bro. He was in there bobbing
He
and
was
weaving.
funky with dude.
He threw a good jab.
It was static. He said his baby was not all the way there.
Yeah. It sounded like he just gave. It looked like he just gave up, or he got hit with that grown man strength.
What that was exercise. That was a burpee and a hiccup. Like,
that's ugly.
Them niggas is.
He hit him with some strength.
They wasn't punching shit. To be honest, it was 2 solid hits landed the whole fight.
Oh, you watched? I didn't even see this getting promoted. I did see them niggas arguing or something.
2 solid hits, bro. Other than that, they was tangled up. Charleston threw the nigga on the ground. Ref said he can't do that. They got up, tangled up again. Motherfuckers
was that first round? First round he put him out. Second round?
It was They was 2-minute rounds. I think they had one left. Buddy just quit.
Yeah.
Charleston hit him with that.
Buddy got hit hard.
Charleston hit him with was hard.
Rewind it real quick, Josh. Let's see that. Let's see that crazy straight.
Buddy got hit hard with that right.
They should have had the brother come out there.
I'm talking about Charleston hit him with that.
Charleston should have ran both of them.
Yeah, really. They got him.
30 seconds. Come on, let's go up. Come on,
Boom.
Yeah, come on.
Socked the shit out of him.
All that kinetic energy. Boom. Didn't even get hit by
Yeah, that's crazy work.
Charleston was trying to block.
Look at that nigga Charleston free your body.
What do these Island boys do now? They made that one song and that was it, huh?
I think they like kissed each other on OnlyFans. Yeah, they went viral for that.
Yeah, these niggas gay. Yeah.
They said they got $2 million for it.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's out.
That's these is my niggas because they brothers. They would never kiss.
Oh, y'all brothers?
Yeah.
Oh,
they
he be politicking.
You said what?
Why your brother be politicking like that?
Cut in like that.
I don't know. You gotta ask him. She said, "Why you be politicking?"
Politicking on what?
Just in general.
You look like you from the politic right then.
Yeah.
Politicking on what?
You was on 10 right now, like.
I was just saying.
Oh my goodness.
Politic right now.
He ready to politic right there.
Hey, this nigga crazy. Hold on, what you mean? What I be politicking on?
He off that C4. He ain't.
Hold on, come on, because you a politicking 3 on saying.
But no, I like your viewpoints. Like it's valid. Like you definitely have like a strong opinion, but they're valid opinions.
But they hate me because of my opinion.
The villain because they hate me for my opinion. I'm gonna say this: you can dislike my delivery, you can't dislike the facts.
Your delivery isn't disrespectful.
I know, but it's aggressive, and a lot of people. They want you to.
It's not aggressive. It's passionate.
Exactly. There you go. I like to use that word a lot. People take it as aggression. Like, why you see? She be watching the content. You feel me? She might know something.
Because I'm like that. I'm a passionate talker. Like when I'm involved in some shit, I talk with my hands and everything.
And they
nigga be like, why you doing this?
On the set.
That nigga hella aggressive.
And that's what I'm saying. They misconstrue it for aggression when in reality it's passion. I don't look at you being aggressive. I look at you being passionate.
You gotta relax,
nigga. Passionate.
Nah, for sure. But what I'm saying is, when I make my points or I'm debating or I'm putting information out there, I like to stick as close to the undeniable facts as possible. Mm-hmm. When people have an issue with what I'm saying, it's not that they got an issue with the facts, it's they don't like the facts. So they argue with their emotions. I could say 1 + 1 is 2, and you could be like, I don't like 2. Now you mad. But is 1 + 1 2 though? They emotionally argue about it. Mm-hmm. My emotions are not involved in none of these conversations. I analyze the information, I get the facts, and I report on the facts. Whether I like them or agree with them or not, I still got to stick to the facts.
Hey, since you're so passionate, I want to ask you something. Father's Day just passed, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel about Father's Day towards Mother's Day?
Well, you know they treat Father's Day like it ain't shit. But it depends on the type of woman you got. No,
that is true. But I'm talking about America as a collective. how they do the fathers over the mothers.
Well, you know, that's all strategic. That's all strategic. That's all feminism programming. Women over men. Men ain't nothing but a wallet. That's why during Mother's Day, you see everybody on the side of the road with flowers. It's billboards everywhere. It's advertising everywhere. The restaurants is packed. Nigga, Father's Day come.
Economy more for Mother's Day.
So was y'all mad? Y'all drove down the street and didn't see no flower stands outside.
I was definitely mad. I didn't see that. Listen. That's what I'm getting at. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Nigga wasn't gonna go get him, but he like, I just want to see.
I want to see the motherfucker. Hey, no, I'm not gonna lie, cuz I was hot as fuck. I didn't see none of them ugly ass motherfucking Mexicans out there with them balloons and shit. But I was blaming ICE for that.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. You gotta blame ICE.
Bad time.
I was blaming ICE for that. But I can't let America get away with that because I ain't seen not one fucking dad commercial.
You ain't getting no promo.
I ain't seen no dad commercials. I ain't even see a fucking tie. I ain't seen nothing, no motherfucking advertisement nowhere, bro.
I'm gonna keep it real.
They said a nigga asking his son. He said, "Nigga asking me for food, talking about what you cooking today."
That's crazy.
Mothers get taken out on Mother's Day. Fathers is doing the cooking on Father's Day.
They said the nigga was on there like, "Hey, you ain't got nothing to say to me." He like, "What? You don't know what today is?" Like nigga, like, "Nah."
Hey, ladies, I'm gonna tell you this too.
Crazy.
Pussy on Father's Day is not a gift unless you're bringing me some new pussy. So if you come in with some new pussy for me to hit,
hey, I'm with you when you right.
Hey, on the set,
on the dead homies.
Walk in with a bad bitch, put the honey pack on the table, and you just walk out. Happy Father's Day.
Hey, this nigga love them honey packs.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
This nigga love them honey packs.
I done heard the honey pack like 4
times. Put the honey pack in the C4 and go crazy.
You might as well start promoting that. Get honey pack. Y'all need to get this nigga some.
Hey, on my mama, he's starting all threesomes off with 32 push-ups.
Put the honey pack in the C4, you get to going ham in that thing.
Promoted the honey pack.
Hey, my boy started all threesomes off with push-ups in the corner. He's waiting on his turn.
That shit wild.
Nah, but y'all gotta do better on Father's Day. That shit fucked up because statistically, fathers are real important and they don't get enough credit.
So are you gonna ask the only woman in the room how she felt about Father's Day?
I was gonna ask you next.
Go ahead. How you feel about Father's Day?
Okay, so
because let me say one thing, because and the mamas that's acting like they want the praise on Father's Day, y'all gotta stop that.
Oh no, I'm not that. So I feel like Father's Day is like an important holiday. You know, I feel like, especially like in this day and age, I feel like a lot of fathers stepped up more so than they did back in the day. And I'm gonna be honest with you, a lot of people that I know are very good fathers. I told everybody as much as I could. I mean, I'm dealing with school and a whole bunch of other stuff that I got going on. But if you reached out to me, I definitely gave you your flowers in regards to Father's Day. Yep. Now I didn't give it to you physically. But, I let you know Happy Father's Day, so I'm not one of those women that overlook Father's Day. If I was in a relationship and I was dealing with somebody that had kids or just the person I have children with, I would have definitely put them on a pedestal. And unfortunately, it's just me thugging. So it's like I could only do so much on Father's Day. It's an important holiday.
Did you bless anybody for Father's Day?
Like, what you mean? Like in a sexual relation?
Nah, I wasn't even thinking that. I just said you could have gave somebody some flowers. You could have did anything.
I said Happy Father's Day.
Hey, she said, okay,
so
you ain't blessing with no cat?
Did they bless me with a couple of $100 on Mother's Day?
No, look. Oh, no, okay, so the reason I brought that up is
they
because
didn't. They didn't.
Look,
my baby daddy called and asked me for money on Mother's Day.
On the dead?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Bro,
she want to bleed.
Bang it.
She trying to bleed.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Why'd you bring it up though?
Okay,
I
look.
feel like I get put on a pedestal in regards to Mother's Day. So it's like, I didn't really put dude on a pedestal. He's just the dude that, you feel me? But everybody else that are my friends that I know that are active fathers. I definitely not all of them, but like the ones that did reach out to me first, I did respond and say, oh, by the way, happy.
So they had to reach out to you on Father's Day?
Yeah, that's crazy work.
I'm busy.
See, like if you hit me, I give you your flowers.
busy.
See, that's the bullshit we talking about right there.
Hey, look.
You need to go bless one of them
Didn't I
niggas.
just get Josh? I didn't just get a Father's Day flowers.
That
right
ain't
now.
no flower. She said if you hit me,
so
on Mother's Day,
I'm busy.
So on Mother's Day, would you feel away if they don't hit you first?
Nobody hit me on Mother's Day. I didn't get a happy
So that's why
Mother's
you
Day.
basically like fuck Father's Day.
Yeah,
I didn't say
she was bitter about
I know you ain't saying that, but it's
How
like
did they just flip everything that
actions
I
are
said?
showing
Flip
it.
the whole narrative. I just gave fathers their flowers. I said I feel like this generation has a lot of active fathers.
Hold on. Let me clarify on that too, because
So how was that overlooked?
No. I'm a clarify on what you're saying.
Because I didn't send a cash app.
No. We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that off camera. Don't worry about that.
I don't do none of that.
Hold on. We'll talk about the blessings off camera. Hold on. Listen. Hold on. One mic. A lot of fathers been overlooked because for a long time, men never got to tell their side of the story, number one. So a lot of the treachery that you see going on with these ain't shit baby mamas, a lot of men in the past silently put up with that. Two, before this generation, a lot of men was afraid of the courts. It's like once the baby mama took the kid, men felt like that was it and they had no rights.
Right.
This generation started doing their homework and their research like, hold on, bitch, I got rights. I'm finna go down to the courthouse. For all the niggas out there or all the dads out there that don't know, if you go to the courts every Tuesday and Thursday, they got the self-help centers.
Yep.
They'll help you fill out the paperwork.
He's talking about LA only though.
Yeah, they'll help you fill out the paperwork. They'll let you know what you got to put down. They'll help you set up the court date so you can go plead your case. Come with your receipts. Come with your text messages. Come with all the proof. And I guarantee you, unless you on drugs or an immediate danger to your kids, 9 times out of 10, you're going to leave with 50-50, bro.
Hey,
that's a fact.
Yeah.
So fathers always been active in our community for the most part, but what we didn't know was a lot of women play chess with these kids.
Yeah.
They get bitter.
They use them as
y'all break up and all of a sudden
What
the kid
about the fathers
them.
that play bitter to the baby mom though?
No.
I'm not saying it's not none.
I'm not saying
but I'm
that.
saying on a major scale, that part of
I'm
the
not
story
a bitter baby mom.
gets untold.
I'm sorry.
Because usually the good dads always have the ain't shit baby mamas. But the ain't shit baby daddies always
get off scot-free.
Got it easy, get off scot-free.
Yeah.
That's just the way the game
Nah,
goes.
the reason I said that though is because I feel like America is based on the mother and they are based on pushing the fathers out of the home, especially when it comes to government assistance and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that was the man role in the home, to provide and protect service. You know what I'm saying? To the home. But they pushing the fathers out as far as making sure the woman is singly raising these children and getting these government assistance checks and benefits to live in, subsidized housing or whatever they got going on. But that just goes to show why they don't push Father's Day as a narrative.
But we know why they doing that though, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying, more of that is the reason why it doesn't get promoted, because they are generally pushing the fathers out of the home.
Because you got to think, a society full of weak men and no families is easy to control.
Facts.
Because women become slaves to what?
The
corporate world.
Yeah.
Their job. Where they won't even listen to their man. They'll listen to their boss before they listen to their man. So they had to devise a plan to get the control of the men, to get the control away from men. Make the kids not respect the dad. Make the wife not respect the husband. So now you don't have control over your kids.
Or
the state does. The school does. The government does. And your wife does. Who's controlling her? The corporate world. So they programming her to do whatever they want. So she'll turn against you for them. When if you look previously, before the whole feminism movement, when men was running the household, the government couldn't just do anything.
Facts.
This is why we don't have no revolts when we getting taxed, 45, 55%. We don't have no pushback. Why? Because there's no strong men in the household. So if we get together as men and be like, you know what, we ain't taking this no more. Guess what? The women gonna be like, man, fuck you. I ain't losing my job for you.
I think a lot of men are wisening up, man, and making themselves more valuable. You know what I mean, bro?
Exactly.
Making themselves more valuable, getting more asset, doing things on their own. Because a lot of dudes lived off the bitch. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of dudes was living.
The roles have switched. The roles have switched.
A lot of dudes live out the bitch, man, until they forever.
Yeah.
They leave their mama house and go straight to the bitch house, bro.
Right.
Now it's a lot of dudes, they got their own car, own everything. They got motion. They got good credit. We got niggas like Batman.
I swear, I was one that lived off a female for a long time until I developed my own sense of having my own. Being put out at any time they wanted you to leave was not always a good feeling. So having your own shit where nobody can tell you to leave and you telling them to leave, that shit made you
real
feel
shit, bro.
even better.
So let me ask you something, because you brought this up.
Yeah.
So did you feel appreciated on Father's Day?
Oh yeah. Most definitely. I did.
What about
Within my
Cliff?
family.
Who me?
I
yeah,
did.
absolutely.
You
absolutely.
felt okay.
Absolutely.
Are you a father?
But like bro said, it's because of
Did
the
you feel
woman
appreciated?
Oh,
that you
hell
have.
yeah.
The
I got
caliber
taken out on Father's Day.
Did you
so-
feel, do you have children?
I ain't got no kids.
Okay.
Yeah, stay
But
that way,
everybody in here that has kids
bro.
felt appreciated on Father's Day. So what was your point?
No.
To what?
He's saying
No,
the
what I'm saying is the
general
national
synopsis.
holiday is not treated as luxurious as Mother's Day.
And I said that in terms of it being plans with the government pushing the male out of the home. You get what I'm saying? How it all ties together.
But it's a new. It's
And even on the lower base.
Nah, he just saying from a sense like when Mother's Day come, everybody's preparing. You know, Mother's Day coming up. Everybody, you already know if you got maybe a mother or you got a girl or something, you gonna take them out. You gonna do certain things.
Okay.
They're more, you're more
Check it out,
catered to.
though,
When
Pete.
Father's Day comes, it's like crickets. for
You're
the most
always
part.
reminded of Mother's Day.
We love
Right.
Father's Day. I
Yeah.
forgot. I'm not gonna
Listen
lie
to me
to
though.
you.
We
I
love
forgot
our
it was
mamas
Father's
more
Day.
than we love our daddy. Let's just be honest.
Some people do. I
Don't
think it
lie.
depends on how you grew up.
It depends
Hey,
on
man,
if
I
your
love
father
my-
was in the home or not.
Facts.
Right, but we treat our mama with way more precious care than our daddy.
I don't know that. It depends on if your dad was around or not.
That's not true.
What about you?
My dad wasn't around as much as my mom. So naturally, I'm with her 24/7. But my dad was disabled from Vietnam. So he was blind. So he couldn't keep me anyways.
Yeah. I got a good relationship with my daddy, but it's like, hoe ass nigga, I'm not about to get you nothing for Father's Day.
Nah.
The hell I'm gonna get you something for?
You didn't have a hell of a dad.
But I know
then.
friends
my
that
daddy was
I know
good.
friends that have fathers that they love their fathers more than they do their mamas.
Yeah.
Facts.
Oh
So
yeah,
it-
there's some of them out there too.
Yeah. So I think it just depends on who you, like he said, was brought up with. for
So
the
who
most
did you
part.
gravitate towards more, to your father or your mother?
Nah, my mama for sure. Mama did everything. So that's
Shout
an
out to the
easy
mama.
call
What
for
about
me.
you?
Like me, it's more 50-50. My mom did a lot, but that was because my dad wasn't around at the time. My dad did a little prison term. You feel me? But once he got out, he was on the shit. He made sure I was accounted for, made sure I had everything I needed, and made sure he stayed on my ass in the school. You feel me? Like that's basically what it was. Just making sure I had the knowledge to make it through life. You feel me? Versus just being around, watching me grow up and do shit. Like, you feel me? He was actually involved in making sure I was the person I am today. You feel me? So I give more respect to my dad when it comes to that.
Are
feel me?
you a daddy's girl?
I wouldn't necessarily say that, but I do favor my father more than my mother.
Okay, let me ask you, Cliff. What was the relationship like with your dad and your mom? Because you said you favor your mom more
My
than your
dad
dad.
and my mom.
Were they together?
No, they wasn't together.
See, that plays a big role. And who was you with more? Who did you stay with, your mom or
Honestly,
your dad?
Now I can say half and half because throughout my early years I was with my mom, but when I turned 19, I moved to the West Coast with my daddy. You know what I mean?
You was already grown though by then. Like I'm saying, like if you
But
had a mom,
you made the point that you like your mama more than your daddy, right?
He said it's both
I
ways.
nourish my mama more than I would my dad. Like my dad, for example, my mama, we gonna go to Turks and Caicos. Say, nigga, here go $50.
that's fucked up.
He go $50, nigga.
But what I'm saying is, if you grew up in a household where you saw your mom loving, cherishing, worshiping your father, you're gonna naturally kind of pick up behind that. Most of us see our mom and our dad clashing, and naturally we want to defend our moms. So we villainize our dads till we grow up and become parents ourselves.
And
start to go
realize
through
what we
some of the
want.
shit our dad was going through. And we go, damn, dad wasn't the bad
my
guy.
dad,
understand.
Mom's probably was on bullshit. Pops just silently dealt with it.
My dad got good game, bro. I don't villainize my dad. He player, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You just say you gonna get a nigga $50 to take moms to Turks, nigga.
That's what it is, player. That's the type of shit he instilled in me.
Take Pops to Vegas to gamble. Let Cuz go hit the crap
Hey,
table.
when we get there good, I might take you to Vegas, something like that.
And it's crazy. You see on the internet now more cases of a lot of kids growing up that was super loving to their fathers and come to find out that the mama really wasn't shit.
Yeah.
Convinced they didn't brainwash the son or stuff like
Exactly.
When mothers do
I
that,
didn't do that though.
that's nasty, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy
putting
work.
bad thoughts about, my mama never did nothing like that.
But this is
You know
why
what I
I urge fathers now, tell your kids the truth.
Yeah.
Don't take the advice of, when they're 18, they're gonna figure it out. No, they're
You
not.
ain't lying.
Don't allow your kids to grow up to hate you because the baby mama is programming them to hate you because she's bitter about the situation not working out. Tell your kids the truth because a lot of us grew up hating our dads. And then, like I said, once we got grown, we figured out, damn, none of that was true.
You think 50 Cent son figured that out yet?
I think, no, exactly. That's Prime example.
Perfect example.
Perfect fucking example.
He still ain't figured it out yet?
He still ain't figured it out.
I think he having a cry for help now because he been trolling 50. He trying to do whatever he can do now to get in his graces. But I think he just got to come out and just admit, like, Pops, I fucked up. I was wrong. Let me do something. Let me work my way. Because he did a lot of bozo moves.
He definitely did. You definitely was wrong, boy. Come out and tell your daddy you was wrong. What's wrong with you?
You still trying to troll back. I just seen him trying to troll him the other day. So I'm just like, that's crazy.
Yeah, I thought he came
That was the perfect example. 50 been there since day one. We seen him, had him in the Wankster video. He said he tried to set him up. Oh, you like shoes? Here go a shoe business.
I tried to get the whole warehouse. The nigga just wanted the shoes.
Because
the nigga said
his mom
his
is in his
20
ear
pair
like,
of
your
shoes.
daddy owe you everything. Your daddy owe you everything. Poison him.
But he was doing like you said, trying to lace him for life. Hey, but let's get to this. What you say? The OKC Thunders, Oklahoma City Thunder wins the NBA Finals. I think this was the worst finals in history.
I ain't even see it.
Trash.
And me either. That's why I'm saying it was trash. Like that.
But
was
I
crazy.
just felt like if it hadn't the Lakers, I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's
like,
cool,
that's just me.
Did anybody watch the game?
No,
that's crazy.
I watched that nigga get hurt, and I was at the bowling alley when that happened.
Who, the Halliburton nigga?
Yeah.
I wanted him to win something, but the finals is over with. I think the NBA is finna be over with. Once Curry and them and all this little LeBron and all them niggas is gone, and they just sent motherfucking Kevin Durant to the Rockets, he low-key cooked now too.
I'm not gonna lie. The NBA gonna have to the NBA gonna have to go back to the drawing board because they're losing viewership rapidly. More people watch the NFL draft than the NBA finals, than the NBA playoffs. So the NBA is low-key getting cooked if they don't get some type of entertainment factor back in it. They're gonna have to go back to old school basketball or something and allow these niggas to start throwing elbows or fighting like hockey or something. Because the way the game is now, that shit is trash. I can't watch it personally.
Yeah, they say
everybody want to be Curry. Everybody want to jack from the motherfucking
that's facts.
Half court line is no more real big men. The big men want to be point guards. That shit.
They said Curry low-key, they said he changed the game, but he low-key ruined the game with that. Everybody want to be Curry and shoot threes, like you said.
But it's not his fault. He can shoot from anywhere.
I ain't saying it's his fault,
nigga
but
gotta guard me.
That's facts. But everybody else is doing
I'm gonna get
that.
my change. I'm gonna get my change, cuz. But niggas just started trying to be like cuz.
That was the point.
You
Yeah,
feel me?
right.
Like
it would have been great for Curry just to be Curry on his own.
Yeah,
because you got to think, like he said, after LeBron retires, who's now the face of the league to carry it?
Who's to hate on now? Because once they got no more to hate for on LeBron,
I hate that nigga. I want him gone.
What?
Yes.
Why you hate LeBron?
I've been hating that nigga.
Why though?
Cavaliers.
But why though?
He just never was good, better than Kobe to me. And everybody compared him to be better than Kobe. It just made me hate this nigga that much.
That's crazy.
That's crazy that you hate on greatness because somebody
he's not
said he's
great.
better than
He's
your
not
favorite
great.
player.
He's good. He's not great.
They said he was cooking Jordan and them at 16.
Man, no.
Nah,
That's
that was
trash.
cap.
That wasn't cap.
That for sure
Nigga, they got NBA players that came out and spoke up about it.
Nah.
Why you think Jordan got rid of the footage, nigga? He didn't want niggas to see it.
No.
This person that y'all praising so much
I believe Jordan did that, but he still wasn't better than Kobe.
So coming out of high school, who would you have took? Knowing that Kobe was on the bench behind Eddie Jones, and LeBron came straight out of high school and was dominating NBA players.
Kobe. Because of the mindset, bro. Already. Kobe had a...
You didn't know this
You didn't know that out of high school, though.
Kobe had a winner's mindset.
Niggas,
I had to know it out of high school if he got drafted out of high school.
Nigga,
he was on the bench, nigga. Averaging 3 to 5 points.
Nigga, he still was good.
LeBron was damn near the face of the league, nigga, from the time he got drafted in high school.
But you got... Nigga, he better be. He was goddamn the biggest kid out there.
He better be. Wemby the biggest kid. He ain't getting the same flack as that.
But nigga, it's a different generation. You said it yourself. Steph Curry changed that.
But I'm saying,
Wemby grew up in an era where it was physical basketball like LeBron. He would probably be on LeBron status. I'm not gonna say that.
Nah, Wemby ain't nothing like that.
I would say that, but
LeBron.
I don't like LeBron because for one, I feel like
he was a threat to Kobe. You feel like that?
I feel like he don't utilize his game in the right way. I feel like instead of you trying to shoot all these motherfucking jumpers, attack the basket, be aggressive like you supposed to be, stop being a fucking ballerina, falling all over the fucking floor, execute your free throws. Nigga, these is valid reasons why I don't fuck with LeBron.
Look, man,
nigga.
you tweaking that
like,
shit.
Nigga, these
You going off of nostalgia.
Fuck with LeBron. I'm just saying.
But look,
like nigga,
before we run out of time, you a rapper, right?
Right.
Okay, so let me ask you this question. I got a lot of hate from my comments on this. I said the West Coast dropped the ball after the pop out. Everybody
That's
that
facts.
Kendrick featured,
fact.
I didn't see nobody do anything
big
with the
after that.
hype and the light that he put
He
on
shed
them.
on them. Yeah, facts. I feel like you are totally right on that because not only did he do that, but he opened up the Not Like Us, for people to win off of it. Nobody executed off of that either.
Everybody want to do the remix.
I feel like they should have had you out there.
I feel like that also.
Yeah, y'all need to go. Y'all need
like
to
that
go
also.
tap in on my
So
boy
what y'all
stuff.
think the West could do to get back on the map? Because when I'm looking
Unify.
at the West right now, everybody is still looking for
Unify.
a Kendrick alley-oop.
Unified.
Man, y'all
If you look at it right now, listen.
bro.
Is it only unify or make? There you go. Or make better
Hold
music.
on, speak.
No,
speak.
Y'all gotta
yeah.
make-
Hold on, no,
Make
no.
better music. That's
I'm gonna
exactly
keep
what
it
you're
100, bro,
doing.
because I'm from the South. I listen to mostly Stink Team. I'm gonna keep it 100 because they made a creative sound. It had a bop to it. It didn't have that stereotypical LA look about it. You smell me? Like even with Kendrick, what's that song that when I hear music, it makes me dance.
Yeah.
We can visualize you
Look.
niggas doing. We can visualize it.
Yeah.
But with like a different sound, like Blue Bucks Clan. Blue Bucks Clan. I don't know what
happened to them niggas?
Airdrop him that.
I like the
Yeah,
Blue Bucks
they was- they
Clan.
was-
They
they was
hard.
smooth.
Blue Bucks Clan didn't have a lot of
They
a lot
rapped
of different
about
like variety of their sound. Like
Yeah,
every
yeah.
sound, every song, if you run their
The
albums,
punchline, right.
it start to sound the same by the 6-7 song.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Can I?
What?
No, go ahead. Speak.
The Blue Bucks Clan, they didn't have any substance to their music. They rapped about
That too.
they rapped a lot of they rapped about a lot of things that people weren't going through. Like, okay, y'all didn't want Burger King, y'all want my shows. People can't afford my shows every day.
Go ask them what it is.
Do y'all feel like?
But I love the Blue Bucks Clan.
Do y'all feel like rappers nowadays, majority of these rappers, do they have any substance? Because I say the same thing. Like a lot of these niggas don't rap about nothing really, but the same stuff.
Kodak got substance. Kodak.
No, I mean
Kodak,
rappers out. I
NBA
mean
Denver.
rappers out here.
Oh,
Like
out
No, they don't have
Oh,
any
yeah.
substance unless it's revolving around
I don't know, man.
controversy.
See, I know y'all don't because of whatever he did, but Big
Controversy.
Sad 1900 got substance.
Who?
he
Big
do.
Sad?
Yeah, Big Sad
No,
got
he got substance, but he's influenced by Northern California.
You just want that, don't you?
Hold on, don't do that though. 'Cause he gon-
What's wrong with Southern Cali being influenced by Northern Cali to make a whole
They
sound?
are
so
very-
they can make a new sound.
But what it
Hey,
is
no,
is-
listen.
This new
Now,
sound,
now this is what I mean by unify. If everybody unify on the West Coast, it's different sounds. So if you put this sound with that sound, it would create a
Creates
new sound.
But Los
Right,
Angeles,
what's wrong with that?
But I think a lot of the problem is too that a lot of rappers no more don't get in the studio together.
They don't.
So you know
They
you
send
just
verses.
because somebody always
So
end
you
up
get
getting
different
robbed
energy.
or killed.
Nah,
That's
not
all
even
about
just
the
that, but I
video.
mean just creating a song from scratch with somebody. I think hits harder than
Yes.
you just
They gotta know
give me
you-
a beat and send me the
It
verse.
does because the energy in the
Right, that's
room,
all I'm
the
saying, bro.
energy
Yeah.
is bigger in the room that day in creating the record.
Because
don't
the
nobody
rappers
wanna
these
do-
days, they really kill people.
Don't
they
nobody
wanna
wanna
know
go
if you a real
to-
killer to be in the studio with them.
Now the drill era almost over. What,
Bro,
with rappers, y'all gotta stop being afraid to fail, and y'all also have to stop listening to the consumer so much. The consumer, for the most part, don't really know what they want. Nobody told Michelangelo, "Hey, we want you to paint this." No, the artist made the art, and then the people gravitated to the art. We got to get back to the artist dictating the art, not the consumers dictating the art. Because the consumer's gonna love you today, they hate you tomorrow.
Hey.
They'll tell you, "Hey, I want you to do this." The second you do it, they start trolling you, saying you trash.
Yep, you trash. You seen NWA?
Michelangelo
Lonzo said it
was
best.
commissioned to do work. Like there was a guiding arc of what it should look.
No, but what I'm saying is
trying to
before.
debunk- he
the
No,
man.
you can't. What I'm saying is before he became Michelangelo, he was already creating the art. Once he got famous, yes, there is people like, "Hey, I want you to create this for me because you're worth this now. So I'll pay you this to
do
create
this,
this."
yeah.
But before he got to that level, he was creating whatever the fuck he wanted.
Right.
That's how he became Michelangelo.
That's how music is. Same way. But I was telling you, you seen NWA? That nigga Lonzo said it best. You need these niggas thinking about pussy, not pistols.
I mean, you
You
gotta
know
get
what
on
I'm
some
saying?
fly shit. Like
Niggas
that
gotta
New
get
Dallas
on
movie.
fly shit. Niggas
Some
can't
money
get.
fly shit, bro.
Everybody
And
want
hold
to be
on,
shoot
is
'em
it
up.
just money fly shit? Because
Yeah.
I think the money fly shit is what watered the game down. We
No.
need to
Now you
get,
got
we need to
substance.
get back
There you
Now
go.
you
to
got substance with it.
substance,
There
bro.
is no substance
When
with that.
DMX
Substance.
made Slippin',
Yeah.
that is a generationally great record that don't got shit to do with money and fly shit. That
Oh,
was
yeah,
a
that's
record that
true.
if you've
You
been
can say
through
that.
anything in life, you can relate to that.
Right.
You can only rap about money and fly shit so long.
But
okay,
that's what I'm saying. Make your shit relatable.
After you take every trip, you buy every car, you done wore every piece of designer.
Yeah.
What else is it to rap about?
Even Tupac said that, like, basically when you rapping about that, it's gonna figure out and it's gonna be nothing. You got nothing to talk about.
Right.
I think that's why he killed a lot of the game.
But that's why I'm telling
substance.
you, like, even with my music, I make a lot of my shit to where it's relatable. I make it to where people could actually put themselves in my shoes. And, you know, a lot of people ain't shooting guns. A lot of people ain't robbing niggas. A lot of niggas ain't doing that. But a lot of people do go through shit like bills, taking care of kids, and losing friends.
There's more poor people than rich people.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to rap about what it is that you genuinely go through, because a lot of people feel struggle and pain.
I listened to the Sting Team because, nigga, they was talking about money, fly shit. It was taboo for L.A. I'm like, damn, I thought L.A. niggas was gangbanging and pressing up on niggas like, hey, what's up, kid? Where you from, kid? Nigga, these niggas living fly.
Are you still listening to the Sting Team?
I still bop some Sting Team.
No, not old Sting Team with Draco. I mean just Sting Team.
No, they killed Draco.
No, I know because you keep saying Sting Team, but I'm almost for sure you talking about Draco.
Yeah.
Because Sting Team still exists.
I listen to OTM a little bit. I still listen to Ralphie. I mean, so yeah.
You ain't bumping none of that.
You're not,
shit.
man. Come on, cuz you're not listening to that. Because when niggas say Sting Team, they be saying Draco. And then Sting Team be featured on it.
Draco
but they really be talking about Draco. Because I'm like, Sting Team still out here.
It was a lifestyle that came with it, though, for the people at home to see. Like, people who ain't from California, we looking in like, damn, that's what they doing out there? These niggas.
Was that before or after Draco died?
But what was they doing? I'm confused. They only rapped about the like getting.
When they
especially
sipping,
Draco.
slide, good jewelry on.
Yeah, but not slide.
They don't got on khakis and chucks.
Yeah.
But it's crazy because when the last time you really seen niggas out here with khakis and chucks?
Y'all gotta stop.
Y'all gotta stop that.
Y'all gotta stop watching movies.
I didn't know that until the Sting Team. When I seen the Sting Team,
but look, if you look at who's
khakis
the top
and
in the rap game and who's always at the top, it's the rappers who actually have substance. It's the rappers who actually can craft their bars. The type of rap you saying is like novelty rap.
But to me, even with the Kendrick shit, like how you was just saying, why nobody basically like catapulted off the Kendrick Lamar like handoff, right? It's because them niggas was trying to make music like Kendrick.
Bingo.
And Kendrick music is a transformed new version of khaki and Chuck music.
Kendrick has his own
Get the fuck out of here. Ain't no fucking khaki and Chuck music. Nigga, you out your motherfucking brain, nigga.
He had me until there.
Yeah, oh God, he was like here, then he lost it. Fuck
He trying to get a viral.
Hey, he lost the ball out of bounds.
Ain't going for that, nigga.
Hey, hold on, I've been throwing shots at the West all day, cuz low key.
What they making in Arkansas?
Yeah, what's up with you, cuz?
It's slide music.
Hold on, Arkansas going crazy right now. I don't know.
I just said what they making. What's they sound?
I have a lot of love for the West Coast music scene, bro. That's why I dibble and dabble in it.
I don't know. I can't tell, man.
I do.
I've been throwing shots at the West. It's y'all reason Mexican saying niggas. It's y'all like, hold on.
No, I'm saying with Kendrick, that'll work, bro. Because there's only one person that should be doing. But nigga, not all 6 people shouldn't be rapping with the same cadence as Kendrick. You got the Kendrick look. Now you show us what you do. Go crazy.
I don't even think a lot of people can't even rap like Kendrick.
if I had a Kendrick feature, bro, I would not try to sound like Kendrick in no way, shape, or form.
Right.
Because he got his own little.
Like what's that? Hit a J3.
Most rappers
hit a J3.
Most rappers today,
he be going crazy.
most rappers today can't even freestyle. If you was to bring a rapper to a studio today, right now, and say, "Man, kick a hot 16," most of these niggas don't have nothing to spit.
That's crazy.
Y'all gotta get back to honing your craft. Get back to writing.
Yeah, bro.
All y'all try to be Wayne. Oh, I'm off the head. I don't write. We could tell that shit garbage, nigga. You need to start writing again. Fuck is you doing?
These niggas is punching in.
All these niggas are Perks and Juice. Dr. Seuss rapping.
Yeah, they punching in. Shit do fuck up.
Listen,
and it's only one Draco.
That's
the
crazy.
whole Draco swag. Leave that alone. Rest in peace, Draco. He made it. I know y'all want to be the next Draco. Come with your own sound.
Please.
Create your own
Create
sound.
a new. That's basically what I was saying.
Okay.
Nigga,
I think a lot of rappers rapping just think because they think it's gonna be a way to get rich or think everybody gonna get on. You get a little popularity, think you gonna pop. But a lot of rappers, I don't think even had a passion for music. That's why you hear it in the music.
Right.
There is no passion. There is no. You really just love to make music and create those sounds, like you said. People don't, and they don't go out the range of trying other different shit. Right. You want to just be tough, slide on shit. You done killed 1,000 niggas allegedly, and they go off of that. So
the shit I let you hear in the car earlier with the
man, play some shit.
Nah,
nigga.
you gotta play something because you got a project with DW coming, right?
I do. I definitely do.
Okay, let them know about that, and let them know about the single that you dropped with Lil Boosie.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Pop your shit.
Talk your shit, gang. Hurry up, pop your shit.
We're acting regular in this motherfucker.
I am regular.
You here trying to be humble, nigga. You better pop
I'm regular
your
as
shit.
fuck. You feel me? But like I said, you know, I got this project I'm putting together. You feel me? Right now, me and Flame, we ain't got a title to ours, but my project is called Beach. Believing every day anything can happen. You feel me? That's coming out soon. I believe in October around there. I'm also working on some new shit with, you know, for the summer, the ladies. I actually airdropped him the summer hit. I wanted y'all to tell me what y'all feel on that shit. You feel me? There's some shit called OI, you feel me? A nigga just put together, you feel me? And it's a bop, you feel me? Like my man said, they looking for the bop, you feel me? But I didn't want it to be on no gangster shit like he just said. You know, it's just more of like, you know, that vibe. You know, you want the women to listen to the music because that's who actually make the men listen to the music. Men ain't really going to.
Okay, we got a woman right here, so we gonna see if. Put your motherfucking headphones on, Jalise.
Yeah, put your shit on.
Bro, you say you play Devo one more time, you say you're trolling.
I ain't gonna do it no more.
For future content, I'm not gonna play with you.
Put your headphones on and get a bar there.
Final warning.
Tell me what you think.
I can't hear my headphones.
I'ma have you feeling. Man, you gon' think you dreaming.
It's for the women?
Got your body creaming. Legs up to the ceiling. I'ma have you feeling. Man, you gon' think you dreaming.
It's the first single off the new project, right?
Yes, sir.
Got your body creaming. Legs up to the ceiling. I know we ain't talked for a minute, but girl, I know you love when I'm in it. Oh, I make love to your soul when I'm in it. Visions of me deep up in it. So I get lost in the thought of you. Can't help, cause I'm so into you. And I feel my heart and my body telling me no, but I see your body naked and started losing control. Nah, I ain't gotta lie when I tell you, baby, you got it. Ain't talk about no debit or credit that's in your wallet. I'm talking about that body, them brains that's full of knowledge. I gotta acknowledge how you got self-respect and know how to, yeah, you got it, girl. Open your mind up for a second, let a nigga get inside your world. Thinking your kidney feel the pressure, now you on the phone with all your girls. Telling them how a dick was in your stomach, had you running and you lost it, girl. Tell them how much it cost you, girl. Got you going crazy. Legs up, got you screaming. Deep strokes got you creaming. The time that I'm on this demon, know what I mean when I'ma have you feeling.
Bop right here.
Baby, you gon' think you dreaming.
All right, pause that, Josh.
Different little lane.
That's a different little vibe. That low key sounded like Stephen G. Who was that on the hook?
That's me.
Never.
Yeah, that's me.
Never.
Who was that on the hook?
Nah, it sounded like Stephen G for a minute. What you thought about that, Jalise?
Yeah, that's me.
I think it was good. I liked it.
You like it?
Mm-hmm.
What you think it's gonna do this summer? It's gonna be something you can ride to?
I feel like it depends on the visual.
Okay. That's a fact though.
Definitely
the
gotta have
visuals
some
do
fat
be
asses
making
on
some
Because it sound. I mean, the audio. It just depends. Like like.
You need some bass behind it.
I just
Like you need
some
the whip test.
Was that auto tune? Was that auto tune on it?
I need a narrative behind it. I need like a visual narrative.
Oh, she wants you to tell a story.
Okay, we feel that.
Okay.
And what about the track you got with Lil Boosie? Where can they find
Party
that?
in the Hills?
Party in the Hills.
That's on all platforms. You know, that's on all platforms. Just Beach
And how
J
do we
Party
spell
in the
your
Hills.
rap name?
Beach J. That's BEACHJAY.
You got some bars for him right now off the top, cause
Oh man, come on, man.
Do you got some? Cause hey, look, I was just popping about niggas not having no bars on deck.
Come on, man.
You got something?
We going beat? We
No,
going what?
you go off top, off the dribble.
Okay. I run with teams that'll heat you. My team that'll beat you. Then shit'll get uglier than a masterpiece sneaker. You mad because I got more keys than Alicia got a problem, then I guess that Black 9 got to meet you. Little something, I can't give him all of it.
Nah, you got to get, come on. He come to the spot and freestyle for 30 minutes.
I do. But I also want to let y'all know this. Giving them all of my freestyle and shit, you feel me? I want people to really gauge into the content that I drop instead of just, oh, that nigga can rap. That's just one thing. I actually put out content that people just waste their time not even looking at, you feel me?
Right.
So me rapping just for the fuck of it, now I'm getting paid behind this shit now, you feel me? So I want to get paid behind it versus just, oh yeah, that nigga can rap. Nigga, show me you engaged into my rap.
But you rapping, you don't know who might see this clip right now.
I see everybody see this clip because I watch these clips, you feel me? But at the same time, you feel me, this shit, like you said, writing, that shit is exhausting. Nigga brain going rapid, you feel me? So nigga trying to sit here and rap they heart away for a nigga just to say, yeah, that nigga can rap, that shit be, that shit is it fucks with you. You know what I'm saying? So
I tell people
like
I
don't freestyle because my style ain't free.
Exactly.
Now everybody,
but I gave you something to let you know that there's content behind it.
I get what he's saying. He's saying you had an opportunity with the platform you own just to, you could have spit maybe some of your hottest stuff and you clip it up, it go viral.
Okay, look,
just to get other people to see.
You want me to rap for real?
I'm telling you to rap, not no bullshit. Because the people say
for the last 10 years. I watch hip hop DK with It's a New Day where I spit with no delay. 2025, my mission is to get plays. I'm on the grind while these fuck niggas trying to get laid. Look, here's my thesis. You can rest in pieces. I seen turmoil and I felt what in the piece is. Had a crib, but I know what sleeping in the streets is. And this is me calm. You ain't seen what a beast is, nigga. You beaches are making waves. The tide getting high, feel an ocean spray. Cause I done seen my everything wash away. So fuck recess, why bother play? Y'all still trying to pop bottles with top models. I'm full throttle. Burning through your brain tissue just like a hot hollow tip. Follow this twits. Me, I got a new motto. God give me protection and digestion if the game swallow.
Let's get
it. That's more like it.
That's nothing. But like I told you,
because we go
niggas that hear, niggas that see this video and be like, oh, that nigga got up.
Nah, that's good shit. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for getting out the comfort zone. Because sometimes we like to sit back and sometimes we can get in our own heads and get in our own way. So I'm glad that you did do that, because Cub really a beast in the booth. Yeah, I done been in there with this nigga trying to write with him. He just go in there and just go right in there off the studio and just start spitting. I'd be like, man, this nigga, I'm
because let me drop a jewel. Y'all got to get out of that I don't freestyle because my style ain't free mindset. It's an investment. You're right. Listen, you got to pay the price before you get anything. That's what people don't understand. You thinking it's going to come to you first. No, you don't get fire until you put the wood down. So the wood is the work. Overnight success is 10 years of hard work. You niggas watch social media, see niggas pop up and think you just finna crack. Like, oh, I'm not putting in no work. I'm already hot. Yes, but the world don't know that. So whenever you got an opportunity like this, take it, because you never know who watching it.
You right.
The people who pushing the buttons and signing the checks
shit going,
could be bored and be like, man, who is this
keep
young
it going,
nigga?
nigga.
Fuck is the nigga
Can't
talking
tell me
about?
shit. I done seen it all, heard it all. Guns revolve, innocent souls we lost in the streets. I'm from the land of the beast, better known as the land of deceased, where niggas died just for asking for peace. Young niggas toting guns in these streets, wilding out, catching homies, ducking, dodging police. We trying to make it out the ghetto, but we facing defeat. It's either kill or be killed, that's the recent belief. It's most hated in this world and it's easy to see. 9mm loaded and they pointed at me. Sometimes I'm hating myself and all the shit that I've been through. Limousine tent, but my whole life is see-through. Staring at different moments of my life in the rear view. Knowing that each and every second death gets near you, nigga. Take a look in my eyes, you see a hurt soldier crouched over. Deep thoughts requiring when the war's over. But I remain strong, cause in order to be king, you gotta disregard and leave the pawns alone. So I'ma smile as I hold the throne, and don't try to change this street shit, it change itself on its own. Nigga, there you go. That's light work. You feel me?
Talk your shit. Go read some of them super chats, Johnny.
Hey,
let's talk about out there.
Let's get back to putting pain in y'all music, man.
Niggas can rap for real. You feel me? But like I told you, that shit defeat a nigga spirit, but I keep going. You feel me? I keep going and putting the content out. I want people to gravitate towards the content also, not just saying that nigga can rap. I really fuck with all artists out here. You feel me? I don't just be like, oh, I listen to my shit. I listen to everybody. My favorite artists are underground artists right now. Shout out my nigga Turtle. You feel me? Shout out my nigga Duke, 562. KJ, FSB. You feel me? These is all underground niggas that's, ain't getting spin, but these niggas is really having that pain and that substance in their music.
But I tell you this too, don't be too cool to get out here on social media and make people fall in love with you, because we in the era of people want to fall in love with the person before they even listen to the music.
No, you're right.
It don't matter how good you can rap. If you're not in these people's faces, they're not gonna fuck with you. That's a big problem with the West Coast.
But
niggas think they too.
You know my reason. I was a gangster.
No, this is what I'm about to tell you. Fuck all that. If you trying to rap and you trying to get in this shit, that means you ain't trying to be a gangster no more.
No more.
Otherwise, you wouldn't be in front of a camera.
Now I'm doing it now. Now you understand why I'm doing it now.
But this to the West Coast, because this is a big problem that we got on the coast. It's a lot of dope artists that think they too gangster to play social media. Nigga, this is a tool. Utilize it. That's all I'm saying. Don't be too cool.
I think
put yourself out
I think niggas be too
But
cool.
that's why I wasn't out there like that, because I felt like I was in the streets too much for me to be seen on the camera and doing all that. You feel me? Like, now we in the age where it's like you got to be behind that camera in order to be cracking for real and doing shit on camera stupid. Like, I'm not in that era.
I just think
I'm growing to learn how to be in front of these platforms and cameras.
I just think as rappers, you should always be willing to ready to rap. Like, that's what you're trying to be known for that. So the more you're doing it, you should be willing to take those opportunities.
What you say?
You did your shit, my nigga.
Oh, appreciate it.
You bust out two of them.
Does he get the Texas pass?
I'm from Arkansas.
Oh, you from Arkansas?
Yeah.
The fuck you was talking all this? Oh, cool. I'm thinking you from Texas.
Nah, he been saying he from Arkansas since the episode started.
I'm tweaking it. I thought he was from Texas.
I'm from Arkansas. Little Rock, Arkansas. John Barry, baby. Stand up, baby. Y'all already know what it is,
No,
baby.
he's saying OT's from Texas, so that's why he understands.
Yeah.
He was trying to stick to his South
roots.
roots.
Relationship down there, like the Mexicans and the blacks in Texas, it's not like out here to where them niggas, they say nigga, bro. They do.
They say nigga everywhere.
They actually probably do say nigga everywhere. I just thought it was different here because I thought that some Mexican gangs don't like black people, and they also still say nigga in their music.
They still say it in their regular conversations.
That's crazy though. Like, I just don't feel like you should. If you calling us, if you using the word nigga, then at least you should like niggas.
But people
like niggas.
People don't hate us as much as they act like they do. Okay. Because if you know what I'm saying is people in real life in general, racist too. Yeah. Because if you did, you wouldn't embody nothing we do. You wouldn't listen to no Tupac music. You wouldn't dress like us. You wouldn't try to talk like us.
Yeah.
I'm not anybody I hate. I'm not finna be using a slang, no nothing.
Yeah,
like,
exactly, bro.
So that shit just really, you just gotta hate what you can't be. I should say that.
Yep, that's crazy.
Bars.
Let's knock out these super chats.
Say that shit.
Shout out all the new members today. We had a bunch of them. We showed you up on screen earlier. Christopher Lundy, 2-month membership, said free Brick Baby, free Crip Mac, free Almighty Sus, free all the homies.
Free them all.
We got Hi, I'm Lando, 2 months membership. Who the fuck is this cast? I guess it's D-Team today, turns out.
It's the A-Team, nigga.
A-Team, bitch boy.
We got the bro.
I'm D-Team when it comes to niggas' mama.
The long goes outside.
These niggas wild.
You can pay $5 to say the chong goes outside. It's crazy.
Crazy.
Everybody in the base say that word, and Oakland is home to the Black Panthers. STF.
What they talking about?
The N-word.
What the home of Black Panthers got to do with anything?
Black Panthers.
Shout out to y'all that Trapperton, man. She said we're gonna sit up there and stay down until we come up together, man. And that's just the law at this point.
All right, we got Mechanic Drew. Y'all wasn't giving Dirk the same for fucking with that Wallen fool too.
I didn't know Dirk was fucking with him.
Yeah, I didn't know what he talking about.
You out, Dirk. You done.
We got the Heartbreak Kid. Shout out Viral Way. What's poppin', Julius?
Shout out the Heartbreak Kid.
We got Below 44. Responsible men that can provide for themselves and others don't get pushed out of the home. That's an excuse for losers who haven't grown up yet. And then we got King Jaff Jofer. Everything y'all saying about the NBA being in trouble when Braun retires is what the old heads were saying in the late 90s, early 2000s when MJ left.
Negative. The finals was trash.
And I'm going to say this too. Y'all got to stop with the who the fuck is this stuff. Nobody that you know that's famous was famous before you knew them. They became famous because they got known. Not saying anybody here is trying to gain fame, but whoever No Jumper decides to bring in Listen to the message. Stop paying attention to who the messenger is. You keep saying, who is this person? Who is that person? Dumb motherfucker, you didn't know nobody that you like until you seen him enough. I'm saying, free Brick, free Suspect.
Yeah.
Y'all was saying who the fuck was them until you fell in love with them.
Right,
so
right.
listen to the fucking message and stop shitting on the messengers. That's the weirdest shit in the world to me when people say, who is this? Who was Jordan before you figured out he was Jordan, before he became Jordan? Who was Kobe before he became Kobe? Nobody was nobody to you until you figured out who they were by seeing them enough and then performing at a high level. That's how that shit works. Y'all got to stop with that.
Y'all looking at the future for real is what you really looking at.
For sure.
But yeah, shout out to Jaleese. You feel me? She was on her best behavior today. I'm going to take it as she just felt the energy and the passion coming from over this way. So shout out to Jaleese. You feel me? Ain't no suckers in here, man. Viral way.
Oh, my goodness. I already knew y'all was from Long Beach by the way y'all was talking.
We fuck with you.
Okay, we fuck with you.
Crazy.
Shout out to Josh, cuz he didn't get attacked today. You feel me? Josh got a
turning on. She said, I'm tired of hearing these niggas, cuz. Let me throw my shit in there.
She started blooding on
this platform.
She got the blood and all that.
Listen.
I was on them niggas' helmet.
Because she usually turned up when I see her, so I'm expecting her to come in like high powered.
Nah, I be cool. I'm really a cool person. Like I like to listen to everybody's takes. That's why I said you're not aggressive. You're just passionate. Right. It's a difference.
I'm way.
No, I feel that. I feel like you be passionate too. But then I've seen some aggression up here before too, though.
Oh my God.
On the set.
Cliff, whose side is you on?
I'm just saying. I was just observing.
Yeah, we
sure,
know you
though.
observe every
For
time when
sure.
you do a review.
I'm like, damn, what Jaleese got going on?
You
All that extracurricular.
you done reviewed her face? You know, she got some viral phase out there.
Yeah, I reviewed the
viral
one suspect.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jaleese in the streets kicking ass. I'm like, cuz, that's a little light skin right there. What the fuck going on?
Can y'all even tell if that's
look
me?
her videos up.
I'm telling you.
Y'all even tell if that's me though?
Why you say that?
Hell no, I done been a victim a few times though. Don't do that.
Sure.
Don't do too much.
I'm just saying, for sure.
For sure. I done been a victim.
But you got out there though.
I always get out there.
See, there
I
you
done
go.
been a victim. I done been set up, jumped. I done been beat up. I'm not just untouchable though.
Nigga on the ground.
Oh, everybody done been beat up in life before, so don't feel bad.
I don't feel bad.
Yeah,
that's why I'm still me. It just molded me into who I am today.
Exactly.
You know, and I feel like that's where a lot of people get things misconstrued. They feel like, you know, people think that they're untouchable when they get to a certain caliber. No, everybody's touchable. That's why I said when we was talking about Northern California and Southern Californians don't want to come link up with Southern California rappers. They end up a victim. I'm cool.
Who ended up a victim?
A lot of Northern California rappers. The homie just got popped. Huh?
You saying that the Northern Cali rappers end up
Not victims like that, but when you end up shot, we consider that a victim. Like
I feel like
shout out to Mozzie, because that nigga link up with everybody.
We know he a civilian in LA, huh?
I feel like
he's a civilian in LA.
He ain't a civilian.
He behind the crib, huh?
Nah, he ain't. You running with the false narrative. Crazy. Don't even do that to him.
Nah, you running with the false narrative.
Mozzie not a blood when he in LA, huh?
Mozzie big bees.
Look,
that's crazy.
Mozzie that came and fuck with the set. He's still
the Mozzie
But y'all Crips
Mozzie Bull in the section.
Yeah.
Mozzie be
behind the
Mozzie done been in damn near every hood in LA.
In the section.
Yeah.
He always been the blood where he been at with us. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because it's the energy niggas bring. Niggas don't bring energy to where it's like we trying to do that type of shit. I feel like it's like that with all rappers. Like even with Lil Russell. Lil Russell come down and fuck with niggas and he a northern rapper. You feel me? It's more of the energy you putting out there. If you rapping about a certain shit and then you don't know who all your ops is because you rapping about that shit up there. You blind to your ops.
So when Blood got run out of Inglewood, I'm confused.
Who got run out of Inglewood? Who Blood?
Mozzie got run out of Inglewood. What you mean he got? You
saw it or you heard?
You know that he got run
No,
out.
I'm saying, did you see it?
I didn't know nothing about it.
I didn't know nothing about it.
No, I'm saying,
Don't
did
do
you see
that.
it? Was you there? Because I can't confirm nothing.
Just
I
like,
wasn't
was
there.
I there when the whole? Come on, I don't have to be there. I
You
know
do
what's
gotta be
going
there because
on.
niggas be lying.
Wait,
Wait,
so
now I'm asking, so but y'all don't get along? You don't
I don't have no
fuck with Mozzie?
problem with Mozzie. Shout out to Mozzie.
You gotta have a problem with Cub. You speaking like
That
this.
was like
and
a
I
lot of
thought you was
hatred
from Oak
came
Park.
out.
I'm not from Oak Park. I'm from downtown Sacramento, California. That's about 5-minute drive.
Ain't Oak Park downtown?
No, that is off the grid from downtown?
If you look on the
Don't
map,
tell her about her place.
Oak Park is downtown.
Right.
That's just like a nigga telling us like, ain't you from Bixby Nose? Nigga, no. Nigga, I'm from Long Beach. Nigga,
no, but I'm saying like
to
if you look on the map, it's downtown. That's why she said a 5-minute
Do you
drive.
feel some type of way? Like, was he hiding behind y'all? Was y'all the Crips he was hiding behind?
That's crazy. Hey, shout out to Mozzie, man. Shout out to the fella.
I'm just saying, what's the smoke with Mozzie?
There's no smoke. I'm just curious if he, cause y'all co-signing dude heavy right
What
now.
you mean?
I didn't say he be down here.
Yeah, cause y'all was the Crips he was hiding behind when he got pushed out of Inglewood.
Who was he hiding from?
That's why.
When he got run out of Inglewood, it wasn't y'all.
No,
I didn't see him.
Okay,
get
so
ran out
then
of
he
nowhere.
clicking up with y'all suckers.
Who the suckers?
He trying to get a little clip.
I'm just trying to figure it out.
Who's the suckers?
Who is the suckers? Cause y'all not cool with all the Crips in LA.
What you mean?
What you mean? I know.
What you
I
know?
mean, every hood beef for what they got to do with
Okay, so what I'm
We
saying.
we don't beef with LA.
I'm saying, like,
So
what you
I'm
mean?
okay, we don't gotta get
LA like 2
political.
freeways away.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't
but
really
y'all
have
still
beef with LA.
County.
We're Long Beach though. That's like you don't put Compton and say Compton is LA. We're Long Beach, Compton, LA, Watts. It's different.
Everybody in a different barrel. Like, you feel me?
Mozzie got y'all gassed up. What he
Nah.
got a song? You
God.
got a song coming out with Mozzie?
That's crazy.
Shout out
The
to the
Mozzie
boy,
hate
though.
is wild.
Mozzie hate.
That's what
Shout out to Mozzie. Mozzie is a good rapper. It makes a really good
What about
music.
a good person?
Like where's
good person.
Where's Sally Rue Hood? That's in Sac?
He's not from Oak Park. He's from East Sacramento.
No, I know. That's Sac though.
That is Mozzie little lapdog.
But that's Sac though, right?
That is Sacramento.
Because I see a lot of his ops say that's not considered Sac.
He's just a Mozzie mascot. That is considered Sac.
I'm gonna give Mozzie his flowers though. He got up north
cracking.
Right there.
He did. Who said that he did it? I'm just saying, it was y'all the Crips he was hiding behind. Y'all co-signing.
I don't know about no hide. Like who's he hiding from? Is what I'm saying.
I don't know.
Because you got to know some type of
Who,
inner
me?
politics.
I don't
yeah.
know anything. I just be talking.
I know. I be seeing your YouTube channel. I know you be politicking.
Yeah, I don't politic.
Nah, you be politicking like a motherfucker. Trust me, I be watching. You think I don't? I done seen your videos before. That's why I'm like, I'm saying certain
I don't
shit.
got nothing against Mozzie. Shout out to Mozzie, even though you know, shout out to Mozzie.
Cause I done seen you airing them out.
Mozzie be high,
And I'm like, damn, I thought them was your
She got a
homies over
nigga
there.
rubbing his hands like Birdman. I want to know.
I want to know the full thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta let us
Josh
know.
looking like.
Cause Josh ain't even got the cameras on now. We just talking.
Oh no, the cameras are on.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
the cameras is
Shout out to
on?
Mozzie.
Oh,
So you gotta give us
Why do
the
you keep
exclusive.
saying shout out to Mozzie though?
Because I fuck with Mozzie. I feel like Mozzie is one of the last real spitters that we got from the coast that represents the essence of what hip hop is. When you say hip hop, Mozzie embodies that.
And
He'll give you
that
that
nifty
DMX
with the
feel.
slang.
When Mozzie makes songs, he give you the songs you could feel.
Yeah.
Hip hop
Absolutely.
music is literally what feelings sound like. It's putting feelings on a beat. That's why I can't get with just the money get fly shit because everybody not getting
So what
money,
about
it's
when
just
Mozzie
fly.
do the Blade shit?
The what?
What about when Mozzie do the Blade shit?
What's the Blade? The whole shit?
The whole shit, the bitch shit.
I mean,
But it
that's
gets
a part of the
overlooked.
lifestyle.
It gets overlooked because he comes to LA and he hides behind the Crips. And he acts like he's functioning with the
Oh,
blood.
you saying
now
he's
he a
doing
blood
bitch shit.
civilian. Now he's a blood civilian. He's not like really politicking with the Bloods.
Oh,
So I'm
you saying he
confused.
spend more time with the Crips than
It
the
ain't
Bloods.
even about
No,
that.
what
It
I'm
don't-
saying is if I'm a fucking rapper from Northern California, blood from up there, why the fuck would I come way to LA to politic?
He's
I'm
not
coming down
politicking.
here.
I'm not saying why would he not politic. I'm saying that's not what I'm saying.
No, what I'm
You're
saying, like,
misconstruing what
if
I'm
I
saying.
go
So
up
I just
to-
seen him outside with YG and them. That don't.
Ain't he a
mean
blood? But ain't YG a commercial blood?
But you trying to box
YG
him
really in
into
his
just the
hood.
bloods,
But
though.
ain't he a commercial blood?
nothing. But the niggas he with now.
Okay, what I'm
Nah, because what she
commercial
trying to
blood
do,
release?
she trying to merge the gangbang politics into the music biz. I want everybody to fuck with me. So if I go up to Sac, I'm be fucking with everybody. I'm not in y'all politics.
No,
I'm
we're
fuck
not
with
saying-
the
I'm
Bloods.
not saying
I'm gonna
that.
fuck with the Crips. I'm gonna fuck with the what's the Mexicans y'all got up there? The Nortes.
The Nortes.
Nigga, I'm be fucking with everybody. Nigga, Violway or no way. I'm saying all y'all Violway members if you rocking with us. I
We
give a
don't
fuck
got
where you
nothing
from.
again. We fuck with the Keyway niggas. That's not what we saying. What I'm saying is Blood came down here and he turned into a blood civilian. So that being said, I can't, I don't know.
So what would make him an active blood down here?
You gotta tap in.
Socializing with
Do
the
he
Bloods.
got to be sliding
tap
down
in.
here? Like
He don't
what
got
you
to slide.
saying?
He never slid.
I can't deny and confirm. I don't know what
I
he
can
did.
confirm. He's never slid. He's never caught a body. Blood is just a rapper. So that being said, he's a good rapper. He's a good artist. He's a good rapper.
What make him a civilian down here though?
He's a blood civilian.
What makes him a blood civilian?
He's a blood civilian.
I know, but what? How?
And he's hiding behind the Crips in L.A.
How? I heard Lavish D say that. That's a Lavish D line. So I'm pretty sure you got that from the diss song.
Nah, I grew up in Oak Park though.
I know that. I've been saying that the whole show.
So you don't think that I don't know anything that's going on behind the scenes. Just because Blood out here and he making it look good. It's a lot of Northern California rappers that came to LA and been victimized. He's the only one that ain't. That's because he throwing a white flag every time. Blood just got around out of Inglewood and the Mozzie chain just came up missing. What happened?
Did it come off of his neck?
How is anybody copping any pleas right now and the Mozzie chain just came up? Not even just came up. This happened in regards to Inglewood. They confiscated a Mozzie chain.
Was it off of his neck?
Please? No, it wasn't. It was
okay, so you can't hold that against him.
It doesn't matter. He has 4 people that solidified around him 24/7. It came off one of their necks. So the fact that it came off one of their necks and you're still outside and you're trying to cop please, you're not on that. Blood, stop. Just be a rapper. Just be a rapper. You're not on that. You're not in Oak Park. You're not doing that, Blood. I'm not finna keep playing with Blood. I'm not.
Shout out to Mozzie.
Josh, you might got you one with that.
No, because I'm trying to figure out what he did. Because he did something she don't want to tell niggas.
She about to let it out.
She basically just said it.
That's all I'm saying though.
She about to let it out.
He finna light it